Lincoln South Food Hall in Bellevue. Fitness for foodies. From carb-loving meat eaters to vegan and everything in between, we've got you covered. Grab a quick lunch or come for happy hour. You'll leave craving more. Order online at LincolnSFH.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A listener named Hannah is on the phone to do a second date update today, and her situation is kind of unique. She sent an email in. She talked about her date. Everything went great. They got along great. Even after that, they talked on the phone. Things were going great. And then something happened, and now things are not going great.
Uh-oh.
We'll get to that in just a second. But what's up, Hannah? How are you?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
I like when people know the exact moment things went wrong, because that's what it sounds like for you.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so let me explain what happened first before I get to it.
Okay. What's his name, first of all?
His name's Mark.
Mark. All right.
So I met Mark at the airport, getting ready to, board a flight.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was looking for a place to charge my phone, and there were no open outlets. So, I met this nice guy. He was like, hey, you want to borrow mine? I was like, oh, that's awesome, thanks. So I sat down, and we started chatting randomly, and he was super cute and really nice. And
he obviously thought the same of you, because there's no way he's going to let you use a charger if... I mean, that's a good opening pickup line.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm never letting an Uggo use my charger.
Yeah.
No way. Keep your hands off.
That's airport etiquette.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I mean, he was cool, though. So, we started chatting, and it was time to board the plane. I was hoping, maybe he'd be on the same flight, and, I would get a chance to maybe sit close to him and keep talking. But turns out he was actually on a different flight.
Of course.
But he asked me, he's like, are you from here? I was like, yeah. So he asked me for my number, which I was super excited about.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was going to call me and everything, but if he didn't, I'd be like, too bad. That kind of sucks. He's really cute.
So it wasn't one of those things where you're like some people who instantly thought that he was your soulmate, and if he doesn't call you, the whole world is going to end. You're just like, oh, I hope he calls, but if he doesn't, not the end of the world.
I was hoping he was going to call me, but no, not the end of the world.
Obviously, he called because you went out on a date.
Yeah, so we kept chatting on the phone. We talked a few times, and we set up plans for when we both got back from our trips, and, went to this nice bar and got some drinks, and he came dressed in a suit and looked really nice, like handsome and all done up. So we had this amazing time, and then by the end of the night, we ended up making out.
Okay, so...
That's good. That's all good.
At this point, what are you thinking of him? I mean, because obviously he's moved from just like the random guy at the airport to now potential boyfriend?
I wouldn't say that I was sure he was boyfriend right away, but I mean, definitely interested, definitely potential, know.
That's good. You made out with
Cool.
him, so I would hope you would be hoping for some potential.
I'll never see him.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're
There's
just...
nothing with this guy. I'm not even attracted to him, but let's make out real quick,
Yeah, so I don't know, things went really well, and we talked for a few times on the phone and kept chatting, and so here's, I guess, where things kind of get a little bit strange. I know that I wanted to keep seeing him and see where things go, and I think that he did too. So I told him, the last time we chatted, that I've been hurt really, really bad before with some crazy exes and some bad situations. So, I told him, I was like, I have this thing that is like a safety net for me, but it's basically like a dating contract.
What?
Okay. And what does that mean?
Yeah.
It's like something that I wrote up to kind of help protect myself about things that he has to reveal to me. Do you have any crazy psycho exes? Do you have any dependent children? Do you have any STDs?
Okay.
This is an actual written document that you have?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I sent it to my lawyer, but it's like a paper that I wrote up because I want to be respected. And, there's some weirdos out there, and you never know. And, I want to know what I'm getting myself into.
Well,
Okay,
I guess.
so-
And on one side, they always say you need to be clear with what your expectations are, and that's a very clear way to do it.
That's very clear.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, so I emailed it over to him, and I said, take a look. This is kind of what I'm about, and it's important to me. But I know it's not a normal thing, and I said that. But, I just thought he would take a look, and I was up front, and everything was there.
Have you given that to other dudes before and they've been cool with it?
To be honest, this is the first time that I've done it, but it's because I've been hurt so bad from the other one. So
Yeah.
So is it what was his response to that?
he chatted with me a couple of times, but it was kind of brief. He said he was busy and had to go to work, and then I haven't seen him and I haven't scheduled any dates, and I really like this guy, so I was like really concerned, and I didn't want to scare him away. But
I don't want to scare him away, but I gave him a contract to sign.
I mean,
You see how that could be a little daunting, right?
Yeah. And like the thing is, like I can understand why you did it and your reasoning, but if you were to receive one, for me, if I ever got one of those, it would be a huge red flag that the person I was about to date has major trust issues.
it wasn't my intention to scare him away, and I guess, you know, with what you guys said, that maybe it did, but I really like this guy, and like I had serious intentions of, you know, wanting to see where it goes.
Okay. Well, at least we can get him on the phone and maybe you can make your case. Like if that's the thing that did scare him off, which probably was, then you can try to reassure him that you're not crazy, you've just been hurt before.
Okay.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Oh, okay, thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Nothing says true love like contract negotiations. That's right. I know everybody probably just swooned when I said that. Hot and heavy. And that's what Hannah is dealing with right now because she went out on a date with some dude named Mark. They liked each other a lot, even made out at the end of the date, and continued to talk on the phone, trying to set up another date. And then she dropped her dating contract on him. Apparently, she wrote up a contract for dating her because she's been burned in the past. She emailed it over to him, and since then, he's kind of seemed not interested. So we're about to call him and find out if it is the dating contract that turned him off. You know, Hannah, you ever think about maybe he's got it with his lawyers right now and they're reviewing it and he's going to make a counter proposal?
I think that's taking it a little too far.
I think you need to realize, even if this one doesn't turn out, it is a very good lesson, since he's the first guy you've given this to maybe do a better job explaining how you're trying to be honest with your expectations beforehand so he doesn't take it the wrong way.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, I honestly don't think it's anything past, you know, like what I would expect in a relationship. But
Right.
We'll see. That's why I have you guys to help me.
All right, well, we'll see if we can do that. I'm going to dial his phone number right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Mark, please?
this is him.
Hey, Mark, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio program. Showgram on the radio in the morning on the radio show.
I don't really listen to the radio.
Yeah, don't blame you. Well, it's a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning, and one of our listeners emailed us about you. That's why I'm calling you.
Somebody about me? Who is? I don't understand.
Good question.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the who is first,
What, who,
okay?
when, where, why?
Hannah emailed us about you.
Hannah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are
Yeah.
those good moans or bad moans?
I don't know. Yeah, it sounded pleasurable, but
Okay. I don't understand what's going on here.
I can tell.
It's okay.
And I'm starting to not understand either, and I've done this like a million times. She emailed us because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out what happened. And she says that you guys have been talking a lot. You met, you had a really cool first date, you made out, and you guys were talking a bunch and things were going great. And then all of a sudden it seems like you're not interested. So she wants to know why.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Does that laugh mean that she should already know why you're not calling her back?
I would think that she would. It's so weird. She was cool, and yeah, we like made out at the end, so that was promising. But then, like, we're talking on the phone, and she's like, "Oh, just one little thing. I'm gonna send you something," and she sends me this 3-page document of a contract, like a dating contract.
3 pages?
Oh,
It's
that's
a lot.
long.
3 full pages of rules and conditions.
Rules and
Yeah,
conditions.
she told us that she sent that to you. I didn't realize that it was 3 pages long, though.
Yeah.
I thought it was something that just said, "Hey, my name's Hannah. Please don't hurt me. Sign on the dotted line."
Love you.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was a whole list of things I had to do, like disclose crazy exes, asking if I had STDs. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. It's still in my phone. Hold
Oh,
on.
sweet. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I
while
want to
you-
know exactly what's in there.
While you pull it up, I feel like you should understand, like, from her side, she says that she was just trying to be honest and upfront with what her expectations for dating are, because she hasn't been in the past and it hasn't turned out well.
I get that. Everybody's been burned. Hold on. Look at this. Okay, STDs, disclose political beliefs.
Wow, that's tough.
I mean, I guess that's okay if she doesn't want to date somebody who doesn't align with her politically, so you guys aren't arguing about that all the time.
Right away.
Well, and usually that just happens organically. Like you figure that out. Well, that's the point of dating, right? Like that's probably why you were upset.
Yeah, but then it gets into like more behavioral stuff, like you have to text or call once a day to check in.
Okay, now we're getting...
That
Yeah, I
seems a
can
little-
see that would start to throw up some flags for me.
That just made me go, ooh.
We've got 2 hours notice if you want to cancel a date.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's not a dentist appointment
Yeah.
or something. Like, come on.
Yeah, but you guys are always getting mad at women who we can't tell what you want. You know what she wants.
I mean, that is true. You got it there in writing. And if she ever tries to give you any crap about something, be like, no. I am completely within my contract. Here. I canceled the date, but it was before 2 hours. I'm good. You can't get mad about this.
This clause
It could be nice,
specifically.
actually.
Honestly, if it was just those things, I would probably agree to it, but this list keeps going.
But there's worse things in it?
Here, how about this? When fighting, no silent treatment is allowed or any passive-aggressive behavior.
Oh,
That's
honey.
funny.
Dude, she's never going to
Yeah.
be in a relationship with expectations like this.
Jeez.
And then below that, there's an amendment saying all disagreements must be fully discussed, even if we agree to disagree.
Oh,
my
that sounds.
God.
It sounds good, actually, but tiring.
Yes.
A lot of long conversations, I would imagine.
Exhausted.
So, what line was it that really made you completely decide you weren't going to ever call her back again?
I can't choose one, but this one's definitely a bad one. Mandatory presents for Christmas, Valentine's, and all major anniversaries.
Well, duh.
Yeah, you should be doing that, but
Mandatory.
put that in writing.
Jeez.
Poor thing.
Very detailed, though,
I
Mark.
mean, okay, you
Gosh.
guys, it's a nuts thing that she did, really. But you liked her, and if she could, like, disregard this contract, would you still be interested in seeing her?
I don't know. Like, this thing.
I like how you guys are trying to pull any sort of positive out of
that's
it.
the
There
only
really
thing I
isn't
can
a way to
think.
do that.
I'm like, if there wasn't the huge giant red flag, you'd still like her.
Excuse me, guys. I don't really understand what the problem is. I'm just trying to protect myself. I don't really see this as like a bad thing.
Oh.
What? Who's that?
Oh, Mark, I forgot to tell you. That's Hannah. She's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. That should have been in the contract. Sorry about that.
Should have been in the...
Oh, God.
Hi.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, Mark, I honestly, like, I feel like, having this communication was so important for, like, a relationship to, like, last. That way, we're on the same page and you know what I want. Like, what is wrong with you agreeing to those things? Like, are you hiding something? That's, like, stuff that normal boyfriend relationships do.
Look, like, everybody has been hurt by somebody before, but this is not the way to handle it.
Well, most of those people didn't sign a contract beforehand, and that's probably why, Mark.
No, but this is really excessive. Like, we've been on one date, and now I'm supposed to sign a contract that puts me on the hook for a bunch of presents and, like, phone calls every day.
I mean, at least I didn't put, like, the amount of the present that you had to buy me, like, the price.
Oh, see, that's nice.
But you had an amount in mind, didn't you?
I mean, I like nice things. What girl doesn't? But, like, what I'm saying is I'm not crazy. Like, I think I'm being pretty reasonable. I've been totally 100% upfront with you. I feel like in a relationship, you want to know those things. So you know what I would like in a relationship now.
Yeah, but this is, like, all expectations. It takes the romance out of it that I'm contractually obligated to do these things with you.
Right.
Well, look, if you were, like, an actual stand-up guy, it wouldn't feel like a contractual obligation. Those would be, like, normal things that you would want to do.
Yeah, they would be, but now this is so weird. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with it.
Yeah, it'd be weird if, like, President's Day is coming up. You're like, oh, where's that contract? I got to figure out if I need to get her a gift or something.
What happens if I break the contract? Like, you just bail?
That's a good question, too, yeah.
You're
What's the out
single.
on that contract, Hannah?
Well, I mean, it depends on what it is. Like, if you ghost me and don't talk to me for 4 or 5 days, then I might think about it because I want somebody who's going to be there and communicate with me and make me feel secure.
But you want someone to do that because they want to. You don't want them to do it because you made them. That's not a healthy relationship for you either. Like, this isn't a good way to start things.
I get what you're saying, but I really liked you. Like, we had a lot of fun, and you're charming, and you're smart, and Honestly, Mark, like, that's why I gave this to you. Like, I've never done this before. I thought about taking this to the next level, so that's why I, wanted to be prepared.
Mark, what do you think? Would you like to go on a second date with her? We'll pay for it. And maybe she can take back the contract stuff and you guys can talk it out a bit more.
Yeah.
Would you do that, though? Would you take back the contract?
I mean, maybe we can delay the signing until, like, the third date.
Oh, gosh.
Mark, what do you think?
Just out of curiosity, yeah, I would definitely go on another date.
Really?
But, like, I'm never going to sign a contract.
Oh, damn, okay.
Like, if you want these things, we can talk about it. Like, we can just talk about it and come to a verbal agreement.
Contract
But, like,
negotiations.
I know, this is exciting.
Cool.
Oh, you guys.
I feel like I'm at the table with like some pro athletes and an agent.
Hannah, seriously, that is a big deal that he said yes. I
Yeah.
think that he's a stand-up guy without the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. We'll leave the contract for now.
Yay!
Okay.
I am happy we're going to go out again.
Awesome.
I do like you, but we got to talk about this last rule on the contract.
Which one?
If a breakup becomes necessary, it must be done face-to-face and not via text, phone, or FaceTime.
I'd rather have a text breakup.
Brooke and Jubal.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is crazy. This guy, Jake, is on the phone, and he actually met the girl that he wants us to call at a wedding. That's
Okay.
not that crazy. That happens a lot. But she was the bride.
What?
Okay, we don't even want to be involved in this. I'm going to put my foot down right now.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
She
thank
wasn't
God.
But he did meet her at a wedding.
Oh, my God, Jubal.
What's up, Jake? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Oh.
So your email said that you met the girl that you want to call today at a wedding. I made up the bride part. Tell us a little bit about her.
Well, I mean, she's really hot.
The first thing that attracts anyone.
Right. I did notice that she was packing heat in her booty.
There you go. That's nice. So you were at this wedding and you were like, damn, that is.
No, I know. I definitely was. I was eyeing the buffet before, but then I saw that and I'm like,
You're like, wait a second. There's a much bigger honey glazed ham over there I would like to sample. So how did you approach her at the wedding? Did you already know her? Is she a friend or did you just meet her there?
She knew the groom, and I was friends with the bride.
Okay, so you didn't know her prior to the wedding. You met her at the wedding.
No, I
That's
did
what
not. We met at the wedding, yeah.
Okay.
And were you watching her the whole time to make sure she wasn't there with the date, or were you just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best?
I was just hoping. In retrospect, I probably should have checked.
Yeah. Most people go to weddings with dates, so.
Right. No, I didn't check. I just figured, what the hell? How often am I going to be able to see someone like that? I might as well approach her while I can.
So how did you approach her?
Well, this is really stupid thinking about it in retrospect. I went over to her and I pretended to drop my wallet, and then I picked it up in front of her, and then I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way, and then I was like, hey, I didn't recognize you. Are you,
Oh, my God.
do you know the bride of the groom? And she's like, oh, well, actually, I'm friends with the groom. And I was like, oh, well,
So that actually worked? You dropped your wallet in front of her like, oops, sorry about that.
Well, in my mind, it worked better than it actually did, but I think that it worked somewhat.
All
Did
right.
she see? I mean, did she see through it? She knew obviously that you were trying to pick up on her, right?
I'm pretty sure she did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that she was aware.
It makes it easier also to ask for the number like, hey, obviously I'm hitting on you. Can we go out? So you guys did go out, though. Tell us about your date.
Originally, we were going to go out to dinner, but I worked really late that night. And so, I called her like 4 or 5 hours before our date, and I was like, hey, I have this big project I have to be able to finish, so can we just do the date at my place? I can cook you dinner, and, maybe we can watch something.
Was that really your excuse, or was this just a plan to get her back to your place?
No, that is. I swear.
From now on, you're going to use it as an excuse.
Yeah, I guess that I should.
And so she came over to your house, and then what'd you guys do?
I made her dinner, and then we watched a movie, and we had a few drinks, made out a little bit.
Nice.
Is that it? Just make out, or did you guys do more?
Yeah, no, that was kind of it.
Oh, you're letting me down. I thought I was like, man, this started off as a dinner date at a restaurant, and now he's like, just said, I have to work late. Now she's back at the house. They're drinking, watching TV. This is going to end great. So you made out for a little while, and how did everything end with her?
I thought at least it went well, and the next day I went to text her just to check up to see how things were, and she never really responded.
So have you heard anything from her at all?
No, nothing.
Was the conversation easy when you guys were together, or was it like some awkward stuff?
Well, yeah, looking back on it, I think that I probably told one too many stories about being drunk with my buddies.
I'm going to go with
I've
yes.
been in that position before because I have a lot of drunk stories. It's pretty much the only stories I have. And so if I'm out on a date, I realize like, oh man, like every single story that I've said has been about me being hammered.
And they're impressive to your bros. They're not impressive to the lady.
No, not.
You know?
See, I had the same problem that Jubal had because I was like, yeah, this is a really great story. I got I'm drunk in that story. I'm drunk in that story too.
All right. So you think maybe that she just thinks you're like a party dude or something?
That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I wanted to call you guys because, I can legitimately have a normal date where we go to dinner and I don't talk about how I got drunk with my buddies all the time.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and the ladies can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I feel like if you do that, if you talk about being drunk all the time, maybe a girl will look at you like, oh, you're not the type of dude.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm afraid, because it was a first meeting that she may just have the wrong idea. And I would love the chance to make it up.
Explain it to her that you're not always drunk. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Jake is on the phone, and today he wants to call a girl named Eliza. They met at a wedding, ended up having a date back at his house. He made her dinner. They watched some TV, made out a little bit, but then she left, and he hasn't heard a thing from her. The only thing that he thinks went wrong on the date is maybe he told one too many drunk stories, and maybe it turned her off. Because girls love it when you're on a first date, and you're just like, yeah, me and my buddy Chet, we're just like crushing beers. Oh, I got another story for you. It's about when me and my buddy Chet were crushing beers. It's like, so he feels like he kind of did that number, and now she's like, I don't know if I want to date this dude. He seems just like a kind of a douchebag. Would that be an appropriate breakdown of your date, Jake?
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm about to dial the phone number. Any last thoughts before we get her on the phone?
I really do think that I can make it better. I really do think I can.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number, see if we can get her on the phone. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Eliza, please?
This is she.
Hi, Eliza. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Do you have the wrong number?
I don't think so. Is your number 63865?
Yeah, that's my phone number.
Okay, then you're the Eliza that I want to talk to. How you doing today?
Okay, I'm fine, I guess.
Well, I'm calling you because a listener of ours recently sent us an email asking us to get a hold of you.
Okay, why?
Because you guys recently went out on a date and now you're not calling him back.
Okay.
His name is Jake. You met him at a wedding and then ended up having dinner at his house?
How do you guys know that? He sent you an email?
Yeah, he did. He told us a little bit about your date and also said that you're not calling him back. What did you think of Jake?
He seemed nice enough.
Nice enough.
Yeah, from meeting him, he seems like a good guy.
Okay, so everything you're saying sounds like you don't think that about him anymore, though.
Well, I mean, I'm not calling him back, so.
Okay.
Good point.
Yeah, very good point. Do you mind telling us why you don't want to see him again? He's curious.
Well, he kind of canceled our dinner date and invited me to go back to his place, which, I was a little skeptical about if he was just trying to get me, to go back to his place and have dinner there and whatever, but.
He told us about that, and I thought the same thing,
Oh.
because I even asked him when we talked to him, and I was like, that was a great excuse to get you back to his house, but he was 100% legit. He was working late.
Yeah, it sounds like a lie.
But did you enjoy dinner and everything with him when you went over to his house?
I did, and we had a good time at first, and then after a few drinks, we just kind of started talking, and he started just telling me stories about, like, all of his
late nights with his buddies and how they get wasted every weekend and like all these crazy stories. And I don't know, I was just kind of a little taken back by that.
Okay, was it just too many drunk stories?
Well, yeah, and I mean, he started saying that his nickname was the Moose.
The Moose?
And,
Why is his nickname the Moose? Did he explain that? Or
well, he told me that his buddies call him that once they all start, and once especially he starts drinking.
What does
Why?
he do?
Did he
Yeah,
give you
what
an
does
explanation?
He gave me a demonstration.
What?
A demonstration.
I've got to hear
A
this.
demonstration of why they call him the Moose.
Oh, no.
Does it involve showing you a body part? Because that's where my mind instantly went.
No. no. He actually just grabbed the bottle of wine from the table and started chugging wine straight from the bottle.
Really? So was he just getting hammered on your date then?
I don't know exactly. He was drinking a lot.
Okay.
Did he
well, that's
want
what
you
the
to
Moose
like?
does.
Did he want you to like start chanting "moose, moose, moose" during it?
He did not ask me to do that, but I have a feeling that that's probably what usually happens.
Yeah, like if you would have started, he would have been like, "Yeah, this chick's down. She knows how Moose parties."
Oh my gosh.
What did you say when your date started chugging wine in front of you?
I mean, what do you say? I was just like, oh, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Are you going to be super impressed by that? Like, my patent move is chugging a whole bottle of wine in front of a girl. Trust me, it works every time.
I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
So, and then at one point, we were kind of watching TV, and he was still drinking, and he was like, well, you know, maybe if we keep drinking, the little moose can come out and play.
No, he did not.
He actually referred to it as the little moose.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Hey, Eliza, when we talked to him, because we talked to everybody about their date, he left out the moose part. Have you been wanting to talk to the moose since?
You know, I think I'm okay.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Eliza, the moose is actually on the other line and just heard what you said. Moose, you there?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, no.
You left out a very important part of your story there, Jake.
No, we talked about all kinds of party stories. I didn't leave anything out.
Yeah, but you didn't tell us that you refer to yourself as Moose and then asked her to touch the little moose.
Well, to be fair, I don't remember that.
So that's a good sign.
There you go.
You don't remember that? Are you serious?
No, listen, I feel really bad. I felt like I already ruined the date because I had to move it to my place, and I wanted to impress you, so I wanted to sound adventurous. And I'm like, well, what adventure stories have I done? And they all ended up involving me drinking.
Well, there's a difference between being adventurous and acting like a frat boy.
Beer bonging wine in front of your date.
I'm sorry. I'm a fun guy when I party, and I wanted you to experience the moose. Ride the antlers. That's what I do sometimes.
Jake, getting drunk on a first date and calling yourself the moose is just it's not cool. And I'm looking for somebody who's more mature than that.
Yeah, I know, and you know what? And I made a mistake, and I feel bad. Once again, I was nervous. I wasn't making the best decisions. I was nervous because I liked you.
And Eliza, you couldn't have hated it that much. I mean, you did make out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of regret that, but...
You regret that? You regret making out with me?
Uh-oh. The moose is loose, it sounds like. Jake is upset.
That's really insulting.
Well, Jake, from what you told us, you didn't really exactly sell yourself very well. Maybe. When did you guys make out? Did you guys make out before he started calling himself the moose or after, Eliza?
It was before.
It was before, okay.
Oh.
So she was down with making out with you until you started calling yourself the moose, and then she regrets it. I don't necessarily think it's that rude, Jake.
It's just, I can't believe she said that, though.
Jake, how about this? You got like 10, 15 seconds. Sell yourself to Eliza right now and make her think that you're not just a drunken D-bag.
Eliza, I apologize. I really do like you, and I was nervous. And I promise if I see you again that you'll really get to know the real me.
Eliza, would you like to go out on a second date with Jake? I will pay for it.
You know, the moose, I just don't think that's going to happen.
Oh,
but
come
I
on.
feel like hopefully you learned something, and maybe you won't do this to the next girl you try to have a first date with.
One more date with the moose, and he'll prove to you. Maybe he won't. The moose won't even be there. It'll just be Jake.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Really?
All right.
That's too
Well,
bad,
thank you for your
Eliza.
time, Eliza. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, Jake. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
No second date for you.
I unfortunately understand.
Yeah, maybe if you would have been the moose the whole time, you would have been able to seal the deal. I think that's the problem. Jake is boring.
And you know what? This moose is going to find a female me.
We need more moose in our lives.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 just says, bruh, you made the moose angry.
Yeah,
You did. Don't insult the moose.
No, dude.
Don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the second date update that was obviously taped while Brooke was still here. She's out on maternity leave, and Jackie is filling in. But Jake wanted to call a girl named Eliza. They hung out, watched Netflix, stuff like that, drank a little bit. That's kind of what he said.
Yeah.
Drank a little bit. He drank a lot. Turns out Jake is kind of a frat boy.
Yeah, he's a bro.
Yeah, he's a super bro. And he calls himself the Moose.
Right there just speaks volumes.
If
Yeah.
any dude calls himself the anything, you're a bro.
Pretty much know they're a D-bag right away.
Yep.
So he got hammered while they were hanging out and kept calling himself the Moose and talking about all the crazy things that the Moose does when he drinks.
I picture posters hanging in his apartment, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like Bud Light girls.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Even made an offer for the little Moose to come out and play. So Eliza was not down with that. She
Yeah.
thought that he was kind of douchey and didn't want to go out with him again.
Yeah. And I like how
don't
guys
blame
like
her.
him, they don't get it. Even after he's like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah.
No one's turned down the moose.
Yeah.
Did you not hear how I describe myself? I describe myself as a very powerful animal. And also not one that you would normally think of as being a powerful animal, a moose, which also are kind of funny animals. Therefore, I'm powerful and I have a good sense of humor. I have everything that a chick wants. That's pretty much what Moose thinks of himself.
Yeah.
But he's single. That's
Surprisingly.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But he says there is a female moose out there who will want to date the moose.
Oh, I'm sure. He'll find his equivalent.
He will.
Definitely.
And you'll see them at the bar when it's closing down, fighting in a parking lot somewhere.
Absolutely.
Both of them crying and angry.
Yes.
He's like, you just lost out. This moose relationship is over.
Yep.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the moose who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I don't think it's a big secret that a great place to meet women is at a wedding.
Yeah, that's
Emotions are running high. It's all about love. It's a perfect place to catch a fish if you're a fisherman. And that's where Brianna met this guy named Christian. Right, Brianna?
Yes,
Aw.
it was a really good story.
And everybody's so happy at weddings. That's what's so great about it. The
Yeah.
energy is positive. There's
Yeah,
joy in
well-
the air.
It's kind of like a desperate happy
Bri-
too sometimes.
Yeah, Brianna's story is a little awkward. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what your email said?
Yeah, I actually wasn't happy that day. Not on purpose. I mean, I was really happy for them, but the wedding was the wedding of my ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
We hadn't been together in a long time, and we were really good friends.
Yeah.
I mean, I was still, like, it's still just hard because it's like, okay, he found his person, and he's getting married, but then I haven't. So, you know, it was like mixed feelings. So I was a little emotional that day.
Yeah.
I've gone to a wedding of an ex-girlfriend.
Me too.
Yeah, and it's a weird experience.
It's not a good idea.
No, I had fun. I thought it was awesome. It didn't bother. The only thing that bothered me was when, in her vows, she said, "You're the best man I've ever known" to that guy, and I was like, "Wait a second, we know each other."
Did you object? Did
Pretty
you
well,
say,
yeah, that's when I stood
excuse
up.
me.
I'm right here.
So you were feeling pretty down watching your ex-boyfriend get married.
Well, I was okay, but yeah, I mean, it was the ceremony itself that when they exchanged vows. That is the hardest part, actually. And I didn't think it would bother me, but it did kind of get to me. So I was crying a little bit, but I was off by myself because obviously I didn't want anybody to really, know that I was upset. And this guy just comes out of nowhere. His name's Christian. He was so nice, and he made me feel so much better. And we ended up hanging out and having just an awesome time together. So,
did you tell him that it was your ex and that's why you were upset, or did you just say, love really chokes me up?
It wasn't like I was pining away from him. He knew the situation. He knew that we hadn't been together in, years.
Okay.
So it wasn't like, oh, I still love my ex. It was more of a, I haven't found my person.
So I'm assuming after you guys hung out at the wedding and everything else, you guys spent the night together. So it usually happens, right?
What? No.
No?
Not one of those. Oh, come on.
Did you do anything with him?
A little credit.
Did you kiss him?
We kissed one time.
Okay.
But then we hung out after that, and it was nothing major. It was nice. It wasn't, no.
And you're still wondering why he's not calling you back, huh?
Oh, Jubal. Come on, dude.
How did it end between you guys? So you kissed, and then what?
No, then we were still hanging out after that, but then he had to leave suddenly. He was with his friends. They were driving, so when they wanted to go, he had to go. But he did ask for my number. He was supposed to give me his number, too, but I didn't have my cell phone on me. So I was like, whatever, he'll call me, but then he never did.
So what'd you do then? If he hadn't called you, how'd you find him?
That's the thing. Like I was like, okay, well, maybe he was busy or playing it cool, but he never called. So after about a week and a half, which I thought was enough time to give him, I was really embarrassed, but I just didn't understand because we got along so well. So I asked my ex, which is so embarrassing, but I asked him if I could have his number.
I don't think that's embarrassing. That could be cool.
He's already married,
I mean,
so...
yeah, he's taken.
But,
it's
I mean,
fine.
it's still kind of an awkward conversation. Like, hey, we used to be together, but your buddy is super hot.
Yeah, but
Can I get those numbers?
It's proof that you weren't, totally distraught at his wedding.
Well, whatever. He's married. He had just gotten back from his honeymoon. He was good. He was, he was in good spirits.
So he gave you his buddy's number, and did you call him?
I texted him, and it was just like, hey, remember me from the wedding? I hope you don't mind. No response.
Did you tell him where you got the number?
Well, yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, if you didn't say, if I just got a text message like, hey, remember me, and I never gave you my number, I'd be like, that's weird. If you said, I got your number from your friend, then that makes it a little less.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like a creepy stalker.
Okay. All right. We're going to play a song, come back, and get your second date update, okay? All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Brianna, the more that I think about it, the more that I think you may have just creeped Christian out, the guy that you want to get a hold of.
I was hoping not.
How?
Well, I just feel like because you met him at a wedding, he got your number, he didn't get a hold of you, and then you went through different sources and channels and talked to your ex, who is a friend of his, to get his number, and then just texted him out of the blue. Like, maybe you should have called him and maybe explained how you got the number better. So I'm going to go ahead and guess that's why he's not calling you back.
But why didn't he call me in the first place?
Okay, that's too many questions about...
Well,
Stop making good points, all right?
you were crying over your ex at his wedding.
Well, he didn't have to hang out with me all night.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're just tuning into the second date update, Brianna wants us to call Christian. She met him at her ex-boyfriend's wedding. They kissed. At the end of the night, he got her number but has never called her. She finally asked her ex, who is Christian's buddy, for Christian's number, texted him, and hasn't heard anything back. You ready to give him a call?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to call him right now, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Hello?
Hey, is this Christian?
Yeah?
Christian, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
What?
Yeah. How you doing?
Who are you, dude?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. We have a morning show.
Why are you calling me?
I wanted to call you to talk about a mutual friend that we have, a girl named Brianna.
Brianna?
Yeah. You met her at a wedding a little while ago. It was your buddy's wedding.
That chick. Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
A friend of yours? Not really a friend of mine.
Oh.
friend of mine, yeah, friend of mine. She says that you guys hung out that night and you ended up getting her number but never called her. Is there something that she said that was wrong, or?
No, she didn't say anything wrong. I liked her. She's cute, but,
I don't know. It's not going to work.
Christian, I mean, you just sound really negative and a little almost angry right now.
I'm not angry. Negative just because I don't understand why y'all are calling me. We went out. We didn't even go out. We met at the wedding. We hung out. We made out.
Yeah, like we get all that it was just a one night thing or whatever. But like she liked you and would like to see you again, and she's just wondering why you won't call her back. That's all.
I don't know. I kind of talked to my boy about it, the guy that she went out with, and let's just say he illuminated me, and that was it.
You mean the groom?
Yeah, the groom.
Okay.
Her ex-boyfriend. That's who you talked to about her, obviously.
Yeah, that's who we have in common.
I was hoping that not more of her exes were also at the wedding.
You're like, she knew every dude at the wedding. So, what did your buddy say about her? I mean, they're friends, right?
Yeah, obviously they're still friends. She was at his wedding.
So, did he say something about her that made you not want to call her?
You know, he told me about their relationship, and she wasn't. She's not exactly a tomcat in the sack, if you catch my drift.
Oh, she's boring.
He said she's bad in bed?
Yeah, he kind of said
Wow. That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
You guys.
It's not only that she's bad, it's that she's super boring. Like, he was like...
Wow.
He didn't have to conjure up images to keep it happening. He had to conjure up images to keep it... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Nice.
Hey, Christian, Brianna's actually on the other line right now. Brianna, go
Come
ahead.
on, she is not.
Brianna, say hi.
That's why you didn't call me?
Look, I consider myself quite adroit in the skills of the bedroom. And I didn't necessarily want to have to teach someone, but it's not like you need teaching. I think you just need...
Okay, let me tell you something. Obviously, he doesn't want me dating you. Because if you actually knew anything about our relationship, the entire thing was based on sex.
Oh.
Okay? He said I was the best that he ever had. But, like, who he's with now doesn't compare to that. Which is what's so horrible, which is why I was crying. Which, by the way, you don't even deserve to get any now anyways, so it's your loss.
Well, I mean, he and I have been around the block a couple of times. I sort of know his, let's say, proclivities, and I mean, why would he not want us to get together? He's obviously married.
Oh my gosh, you know what? Keep walking around the block, both of you, because now I'm pissed.
Good for you.
I'm pissed at both of you. Like, he's supposed to be my friend. Like, why would I actually went to his wedding? And you're just a loser,
weird.
the fact that you would even listen to something like that and not even, like, find out for yourself. You're pathetic.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Brianna, what are you more upset about? The fact that you've been called bad in bed, or the fact that you think that your ex is trying to block you from dating his friend?
Well, now I'm just pissed at the fact that I was so good in bed, but obviously not worth staying with forever.
Oh,
Yet you
jeez.
won't let me date somebody new.
Can I ask
Christian,
you?
she sounds really fiery. I think that her ex might have been lying about it.
Yeah, this is making me rethink my whole... Brianna, why don't we just, I don't know, why don't we just try to figure this out over some cordials?
Yes, I love it.
Brianna, you must have been the one that dumped your ex. Am I right?
It's a long story.
Well, make it short. We're on the radio.
Well, I made him feel bad because I made him only about sex. Like, that was what the whole thing was.
You used him.
Like, I was in a bad phase where I was doing that to guys, like making them worthless except for sex. I was on, like, a revenge thing. So now I'm even more pissed because this guy, Christian, I thought you were really nice, but really it is just about that, which you'll never get, by the way.
Well, why don't you kind of take out your anger on me? We can work that out.
Oh, yeah, it could be therapeutic.
Well, maybe I would have had you actually played your cards right instead of being a complete about it.
Look, hey, you guys are... Christian, you're not angry. You're just trying to defend yourself. But Brianna, you're angry right now. I think that you two really... I want you two to get together more than any second date ever. No, the sex is going to be amazing. Listen to them. They're so angry with each other. It's going to be wonderful. We'll pay for a second date with you guys.
I'll go. Look at all the trouble you went to get this information. You're like Encyclopedia Brown. Let's go. Let's figure this out in person.
I don't even know what's going on. Like, I called about this really nice guy that I had met. It's not a nice guy at all.
I'm still a nice guy. I mean, I'm Santa Claus.
No, you're not. You're not. No girl wants a guy that, like, doesn't find out stuff for himself, that, like, follows people. A woman wants a leader.
Yeah, you, Christian.
You're not a man. You're a little boy.
Christian, you
Thank
could have
you.
at least tested it out and then found out if it was
You
more than
guys,
not. It's
stop
like
it.
taking a car on a test drive. You know what I mean? You got to
Yeah.
figure out how much you really like it. You
Brianna-
should have done that.
You are worth more than that, and I think that you just stand your ground, girlfriend.
Brianna, would you like to go out with Christian again?
Please.
I think Christian's
No,
into it now.
never.
No,
Never.
Christian.
Good for
Christian-
you, Brianna.
Never. I would destroy him into pieces anyways. He would not be able to handle me. So it's really good that it didn't
Yeah,
work out.
girl.
Okay, I think you have no idea what you can handle when, you know, you have
Just
something to
stop
handle.
talking.
I love her.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Second date update.
We have one of our listeners named Brian on the phone for a second date update today, and I'm actually really interested to talk to him.
Okay.
Because in his email, Brian says he actually met his date the old-fashioned way.
That's nice.
I know.
Yeah.
So, Brian, you clubbed her and dragged her back to your cave for a marriage? Super old-fashioned. I like it.
Oh, wow.
It didn't quite happen like that.
Oh, good.
Oh, she clubbed you.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, okay. So, I guess before we find out exactly how you met, tell us what's her name?
Jordan.
Jordan? And Jordan was not wearing a loincloth.
No, there was no loincloth involved at all.
Okay.
I'm losing interest now.
Yeah. So how did you meet Jordan?
Well, the old-fashioned way was that my mom introduced us because she works with her.
Oh, and then your mom offered her 4 cows.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, that's
Okay.
risky. So wait, your mom works with her and your mom's like, you need to date my son. And she actually agreed?
Well, she had mentioned her for a while, but she was dating someone else, and then recently she had broken up with her boyfriend, and my mom kind of swooped in and and suggested that I call her, and she said okay, and then we kind of hit it off over the phone. So.
Do you normally meet girls through your mom, or is this a first?
So this is a first, but I mean, Jordan's really beautiful, and we're all worked out great. Like, I was really excited.
Are you shocked more by how great Jordan is or that your mom actually has good taste?
Well, I think initially I was shocked, but like now that the way it turned out, I'm kind of questioning my mom's taste. So,
Oh, because she's not calling you back, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that. There's
This
that.
is your fault, Mom.
Totally mom's fault.
So what'd you guys do for your date?
I took her to a nice Italian restaurant. I wanted to impress her, and she seemed like a genuinely good-hearted person. I don't know what to say. And she had this really amazing smile, and I was just kind of like falling in love with this girl. Like,
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
That's a line to drop
Yeah.
there.
I know. I'm like, she was just so perfect.
It's like an episode of The Bachelor.
Yeah.
It really was. It really was. Even to the point where we were sharing dessert, and she says, "Hey, I'm having so much fun. Can we stay longer?"
Oh, she said that.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So we did that, and then, I paid for dinner, and I, offered to drive her home.
Okay.
And we get to her place, I'm thinking, okay, I'm at least getting a kiss.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And as I walked her to the door, like, I see there's a guy standing there,
Wait, where? Standing where?
standing by the door. And she says under her breath, she's like, oh, no, that's my ex. Right.
What?
Right. And I was like, all right. He wasn't confrontational, though. He was nice and kind of apologized for intruding. And
Oh, it's an old-fashioned three-way now.
Wait, why was her ex there? Did you ask?
well, he says, I need to speak to you for a second. And he was like, I'll go wait in the car. And I don't know, after that, she was just totally different. She had this like look of concern on her face, I would say. And
yeah,
I was like, look, I understand relationships are complicated. I understand breakups can be weird. And I just wanted to give her space to kind of take care of this.
And did she mention on the date her ex at all?
She said she got out of a relationship recently. So
Okay.
we talked about it a little bit. And I knew it was still kind of fresh, but she seemed like she was, ready to start dating again and kind of had moved on.
And I'm taking it you did not get the kiss at the door like you thought.
I mean, no, I didn't get the kiss at the door. And we just said our goodbyes. And as I was leaving, I see like he's getting out of his car in my rearview mirror and he's walking up to the house.
Oh, man.
So after that, I texted her, and she only texted me back one time. And she said, I'm sorry, it's not going to work. Thanks for a wonderful dinner. And then she said, I will never forget it.
Oh, man. So that's kind of open and close, though.
Right. So don't you, I mean, like, that means she's for sure back with him, right? That's what everyone's thinking.
I'm assuming, but like.
So wait, your mom set you up and she works with her. Has your mom not gotten the scoop for you?
I asked her, but she said she feels a little awkward about it. And,
yeah.
She mentioned it to Jordan, and Jordan, she was kind of brushed her off. So I'm not really sure what happened.
So what are you hoping to get out of this phone call right now? Are you looking to get a second date, or are you just looking to find a reason and figure out what happened?
Well, I mean, if they got back together, I need you guys to break it up.
Okay.
Wait, is that a joke or is that not a joke?
No, it'd be great if you could.
What?
Okay.
That's priority one. She's the real deal. I need to see her again. So.
All right.
Oh, my God.
I'm up for this.
You're up for breaking up a relationship for this guy.
For our listener, Brian, yeah, I'm willing to go do whatever it takes. So we're going to play a song right now, Brian. We're going to do some research, dig up some dirt on whoever this guy is, and then we'll come back and call Jordan for you and get your second date update, okay?
There is no fallback. You must break them up.
All right.
Okay, well, let the social media stalking begin. We got a couple minutes here.
Yeah, we're going to end a relationship right after this.
I know you're kidding, but I really hope you do.
Second date update.
Brian, I've been thinking more about it, and I've decided I'm going to do something for you that I've never done before.
What's that?
We've done hundreds of second date updates, and you're the only person I'm going to hang up on right now. So thank you. Goodbye.
No. Why?
I don't think you have a very good chance,
Oh.
honestly.
I actually agree with Jeffrey on that one.
You know
He
what?
is
If
right.
we try and get a second date and we fail, it's going to make our show look bad. And I don't want to do that to us. So, Brian, I'm sorry. Maybe call us back when you have better odds.
No, you don't understand. I can't stop thinking about her.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine my life without her.
Whoa. Okay, buddy. I mean, see, this is sorry, there's something about this that bothers me, Brian, and this is what it is. I finally realized when you said that. It's that you're the dude that always wants what he can't have. And you know what? Fast forward 6 months from now, you're suddenly going to be bored in a relationship with Jordan.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Dude, ladies know what I'm talking about, okay? If she didn't have a boyfriend, would you be saying things like that?
I wouldn't even be talking to you right now because I'd be with her right now, and I wouldn't need a second date update.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
I don't know, man.
Or I would be talking to you at our wedding.
Hey,
See?
I believe in
That's
love.
the stuff that I'm talking about.
I believe in love, and I think this is your one shot, bro. I have your back.
Thank you.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, we're in the middle of a second date update, and Brian desperately wants another chance at love. I'm saying the L word because Brian said he was falling in love on his first date, like a crazy person would say. But we like crazy people. And so,
Thank you.
Anyway, at the end of Brian's date, he got a very rude surprise when the girl's ex was waiting at the door to talk to her. And afterwards, she sent Brian a text saying, basically, I had a great time, but you're out.
Yeah.
So we don't know if she's actually back with her ex or not. But if she is, she's not going to be for long because we're going to break them up.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we said.
That is our goal today. Break people up,
How do we do
especially if
that?
they've been in love for a long time.
It's fine. They're already in a cycle. I mean, they broke up once. They'll probably do it again.
We're
That's
gonna
usually how that
lie?
cycle works.
All right. Brian, are you ready to make Jordan possibly cry?
Because it means that she'll get back together with me. Then, yeah, let's make her cry.
Oh, my
All right.
God.
That's
All
a
right.
spirit.
I'm into it.
Oh, this is terrible.
Okay, we're going to dial her number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jordan, please?
This is Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello? Who's this?
Oh, my name's Young Jeffrey.
Yeah, she doesn't know who you are.
That's right. That's how phone calls work. You can't see me, can you? My name's Young Jeffrey. I work on the radio.
Okay. What's up?
Well, not too much. We're calling you because we're doing something called a second date update. Do you know what that is?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Well, to jog your memory, in case you might know, it's a segment that we do where someone who's getting blown off emails us and they ask us to call the person they recently went on a date with to find out why they're not getting in contact with them anymore.
Oh.
So you recently went out with a guy named Brian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And it sounds like you had a great time with Brian.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. We went on,
That doesn't sound very promising.
Oh my God, that's the worst response you could have to that.
Well, Brian told us a little bit about what happened, and he said that your ex was there at the end of the night.
Yeah.
And then after he had a run-in with your ex, you texted him that it's basically over.
Well, I mean, it's been really hard. Like, Brian's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to hurt him or anything, you know, just things happen in life, so.
So you hurt him.
And it was just, it was just one date. I mean.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. Like, I have so much history with my ex. I mean, we've been dating since high school.
Oh, girl, you're in that cycle?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, he's been at my parents' house, like, every holiday, birthdays, my parents' anniversaries. Like, we've just a lot together. Like, we've experienced everything, you know? And I don't know, I really love him, so.
Okay, wait, though. Can I just ask you?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you're with your ex, I guess now your current boyfriend, simply because of history. And I'm going to tell you, that is not a long-lasting reason to be with somebody.
Well, it's more than that. I mean, it's more than just history. Like, we had a rocky, patch because he broke up with me. Like, there was this bartender girl he met one night, and he's out with his friends. Like, I was upset about it. And I was like, what are you doing leaving me for a trip like that? You know, like, it's like a dirty bartender's been with, like, over 100 guys or whatever. But he's like, oh, it's time for me to try something new and spread my wings. And so at first I was depressed and I'm angry. And then I wasn't going to let this happen. So just like this date came up and I was like, you have to play dirty. Like, what's left?
Oh, wait, wait, you used Brian to make your ex jealous?
Wow.
Don't judge me until you hear the whole story.
Oh, I'm not judging you. I've definitely done the same thing. We're fine. Yeah.
So what happened?
So earlier that week that we went out, like I planned for my ex and I to exchange things at my house.
Yeah.
So I scheduled my date with Brian the same evening because I was like, well, at least I'll get my bang for my buck, you know, and I'll make my ex jealous. So I knew he'd be there when we got back from dinner. And honestly, everything did go perfectly. Like, my ex saw me with another guy having fun. He got jealous. Like, when I got out of the car, like, you know, I did an extra loud laugh.
Wow, you are the worst.
No,
that's a solid move.
not.
It's a solid move.
It was fine. Like, whatever. We had a nice time. I snuggled up next to Brian's arm while we walked. Like, you know, I even acted surprised and concerned in front of Brian. Like, I really tried to sell it.
Well, how do you think that Brian feels being used like this?
Honestly, if he feels bad, he should just get over it. It was just one date.
Whoa!
Well, I don't know if he can, especially now that he knows that you set the whole thing up just to get back with your ex.
Well, he's not going to know if you don't tell him.
Well, I don't have to tell him because you already told him.
I don't get it.
We didn't tell you this, but Brian has actually been on the phone and has been listening this whole time.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You guys tricked me?
Yeah.
Is tricking not allowed in your world?
We're
Yeah, I don't
also
know.
not in a healthy relationship, Jordan.
Brian.
How could you do this? I really like you.
Okay, I don't even know. Like, he shouldn't have heard everything. He shouldn't have heard everything.
Well, he did hear it, and you need to talk with him about it right now.
Yeah.
But so when did you even come up with this plan? I mean, you're just using me?
I mean, I was just looking for somebody to make my ex jealous. Like, your mom showed me your picture. I don't know. I was just like, okay, he'll do.
Oh, no, he'll do.
I mean, Brian, you could take that as a compliment. Like, you're hot enough to make your ex jealous, which means, I mean, I'm being for real.
Good
which
angle.
means that you're a step up because nobody's going to go out with a fugly person.
That's true.
After an ex. That doesn't look like a good rebound.
Silver lining?
Jordan, why don't you just tell me now? What else did you lie about? I want to know.
I lied about wanting dessert on the date. I needed to stay with you at the
man.
restaurant longer.
I thought we had a moment there. That was a lie.
I was just trying to time it. Well,
The creme brulee was a lie?
Wait, so you never felt anything at all towards me? I honestly don't know how I'm going to trust anyone ever again after this.
Oh, no.
stop being dramatic. It was one date. We didn't even kiss. You're overreacting.
Oh, man.
I am so with Jordan on this one. Brian.
You're with her? You're supposed to be helping me right now.
Man.
What is going on here?
Yeah, bro.
You're never going to trust anyone again after your first date lied to you. I mean, it's kind of like newsflash. Everybody lies on a first date at in some way.
Sometimes you click, right?
I know. Brooke is never honest with her husband, and that's how she got married.
That guys just like...
It's the key to a successful relationship. Zero truth.
I'm just saying it didn't work out, Brian. You were dropping a lot of big words after barely knowing someone and obviously not knowing anything about them.
It doesn't change how I feel. I mean, I feel like I was duped. Like, it just isn't right.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm giving you that's fair.
Yeah.
You did a really good thing. Like, I have to thank you, because without you, I wouldn't have gotten back together with my ex.
Oh,
so that's really nice of you.
Rubbing it in.
No, he's a matchmaker.
Yes.
You're such a...
Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
And I think
back it up,
I
Brian.
think that is the right time to ask if you guys would like to go on a second date. We will pay for it if you guys go out.
Yeah,
Okay,
if
where
I
we
ever
going?
need you again, are you okay if I call?
No.
Oh, man. I'm sure he'll cheat on you soon anyway.
Oh,
come
God. It's getting
Oh,
dirty.
just get over it. Get over it, Brian.
He's probably cheating on you right now while you're on this call.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right. Well,
Okay.
okay. Well, so no second date for you, Brian.
Sorry,
but
man.
you know what? I feel really bad for you.
Yeah,
Like, you
great.
shouldn't have been put through this situation. And I'm sure that one of our listeners would love to lie to you two to get back with their ex. So text in 78592.
Oh, man.
Would you like to go out with Brian and get back together with your ex? We'll pay for it.
I hear you're good arm candy, Brian.
Oh, God, you guys.
I hate you guys so much.
That's sweet.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We get emails from time to time from people who want to do second date updates, but they're scared to use their name for whatever reason. They want to remain anonymous, like the guy on the phone for today's second date update. Won't even tell me what his name is. I said, fine, we'll give you an alias. How about Farkley as the name? And he said no. He just said he didn't like the name Farkley.
Yeah, because he sounds like a golden retriever.
But we can call him Dennis. So, quote, Dennis is on the phone, end quote. What's up, Dennis?
Hi there, guys. How are you
Hey,
doing?
good, man. First of all, why the alias? Why don't you want us to use your real name?
Well, I just prefer not to have that information out there. It's a public forum here on the radio. I, just prefer to keep it secret.
Dennis, can I just ask you right off the bat, you're not married or anything, right?
No, I'm not. I'm willing to say that. I'm not married.
Okay, you're not married. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today? What's her name?
Well, her name is Kathy.
Is that her real name or a fake name?
I'd prefer not to say. That's the name I'm giving you.
Well, I'm going to have to call her, so I'm hoping that's her real name.
She's like, Kathy's not here right now. I don't know how to help you.
Well, fair. She'll respond to Kathy.
Okay, so what's her name?
Okay, all right. Where did you meet Kathy?
Or can we know that?
I met her where she works.
Okay, and where does she work?
It's a store in like downtown area.
Okay, and do you work at said store as well, Dennis?
I would rather not say.
What are you going to answer for us then?
We would like to get a little information from you. So far, you've told us that you met a girl whose name could possibly be Kathy. We don't know your name, and you won't tell us where the store is or what you do there.
Well, I understand, just too much information might compromise myself or Kathy. So, I will do my best to answer as much as I can.
Okay. Well, we're going to try to get to the bottom of how your date went, at least. So, did you strike up a conversation at the store and then ask for her phone number, or is that asking too much?
Well, I'll say this much, that I did meet her. I did speak with her, and I found her to be attractive, certainly, and also very unassuming. I felt like she wasn't a threat.
She wasn't a threat. What are you?
I have to be cautious. That's all. I really have to be cautious.
Okay. So what did you guys do for your day? I think probably know the answer, but what did you guys do when you went out?
We went to a place and had a conversation.
Can I ask what type of place it was?
I will tell you it was an eatery of some sort.
An eatery.
Eatery.
Okay,
So you ate food.
Are you able to open up to Kathy and just not us? Like, at least on the date you had real conversation?
Honestly, I'd rather not get into the specifics of that. I will say that we had a conversation, and I found it to be engaging. I'll say that.
So did you have a good time? I feel like you can tell us that without too much information.
I will say that much. We did. I thought it was I thought we had a good time.
Okay.
I
Ooh, we figured out something. So you went out with a girl that you met somewhere, and you went somewhere
You ate
that
something
maybe had
possibly.
food, and then you enjoyed yourself.
Yes, that's all correct.
Okay, so what do you think went wrong in your very vague date?
I will say that I didn't notice anything in particular that might have gone wrong. You know, at the end, we did go back to her place, and I did try to kiss her.
Okay.
But she said to me she didn't want to kiss, and I remember she said specifically, "Let's save it for next time." And I'm sure that's what she said because I made sure to write it down.
What?
You wrote it down?
Like in your diary or what?
Well, I wrote it down when I got back to my car. I had a notepad in my car. I wrote it down.
Okay.
That is
she
weird.
said, let's save the kiss for next time, meaning she probably was hoping for another date with you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought, yes.
Why are you writing down what people say?
Well, it's a good tool for remembering conversations. You know, you never know when you're going to have to recall what happened. You know, I try to keep a good record.
Right.
You
never know when you're going to be calling into a radio station to do a second date update, but not giving them any information other than what the girl said to you at the end of the date.
I'm sorry, guys. I know it sounds ridiculous that I can't say very much, but look, I listen to you guys faithfully every day. You know, I know you guys are very funny and find you very helpful. And, you know, I was hoping, granted, I know I'm cautious, but I'm hoping you can help because, you know, honestly, you're basically the only ones that we can trust.
We meaning
That is-
like the royal we, like you are calling yourself we, or you and her?
Yeah, I'd rather not get into that, but
Of course you rather wouldn't.
but I will say that you guys have no motivation to put us in harm's way. So that's, you know, I feel like I can trust you.
Not at all. I want to get you a second date. I'm just hoping this works out because I have no information.
Dennis, are you concerned at all? Because you've heard these second date updates that when we call the other person, Kathy could tell us all sorts of things about you.
Well, I don't think that's possible. She doesn't know enough about me to compromise me in any significant way. And frankly, I mean, I'm also very concerned about her safety.
Whoa.
You're concerned about her safety.
Yes, well, I've tried to contact her since our date each day, and she hasn't responded. So I'm growing, you know, concerned.
What do you mean?
don't
Like,
think that maybe she just didn't want to go out with you again?
Based on what I wrote down, let's save it for next time. I'm doubtful.
Okay.
wait, what could be the worst case scenario here? Like she's kidnapped?
Well, I'd rather not go into the specifics of that, but I'll just say it could be bad, and I'm hoping that you will be able to get her on the phone.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then we'll call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay, don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you missed the first part of today's second date update, it's one that's shrouded in mystery. Dennis is on the phone. That's not even his real name. He asked to go by a different name because he doesn't want his real identity out there. He didn't really tell us much about how he met the girl that he wants to call or about the date at all. He didn't really tell us much of anything other than he had a good time and he dropped her off at the end of the night, tried to get a kiss, and she said, what did she say, Dennis? What were her words?
She said, let's save it for next time.
Let's save it for next time, which means that she was probably planning on another date, but now she hasn't called him back, and he's wondering why. And we're going to get her on the phone, and hopefully, maybe she'll give us a little more information about your date.
Let's hope.
Dennis?
Well, we'll see. I mean, there's really not that much more that she could tell you than what I've already revealed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
this
just
sounds-
no details at all. You tell stories like I do. No wonder my friends don't like hearing stories from me. It's like, how was your day? Yeah, it was all right. Not much happened. That's it. Okay, well, I'm going to dial her number and see if we can get her on the phone and find out what happened, okay?
Okay, thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate this, and I hope you're able to get her.
Yeah, let's see. All right, I'm going to dial her number right now.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Kathy, please?
This is she.
Oh, that is your name. Cool. What's up, Kathy? How are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, I'm good. I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, sorry. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, you can. We actually got an email about you from one of our listeners. And this is going to be hard for me to tell you who it is because I don't really know much about him or what you guys did together. But apparently you went on a date with somebody who listens to our show.
Okay.
And now you're not calling them back for another date.
Okay, who was it?
Well, he wouldn't tell us his real name, but he's going by the name of Dennis. So, did you go out on a date recently with like more than one person?
Well, I mean, you don't have any other information than that?
I just know his name is Dennis. That's what he'll let us call him. He said that he met you downtown and that you guys went to eat. Somewhere. And that he tried to kiss you at the end of the date. The only details that I have is that he tried to kiss you at the end of the date, and you said to him, let's save that for next time.
Okay. All right. So you're talking about...
I you would give too much information right off the top.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody named Dennis, but I do know somebody that sounds familiar to what you're saying. That the guy told me his name was not Dennis.
Oh my God. He was so frustrating to talk to. He wouldn't give us any information and acted like everything was some secret about his life.
Right, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it could be Dennis. It could be anything. I have absolutely no idea. I mean, I don't really know the guy that well, and I didn't really know him much better after the date. So I have no idea.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about your date? Because he didn't give us any details.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess I can. It's one of the weirdest dates, if not the weirdest date I've ever been on. So, okay.
Really?
So we were going to go out to eat, and he came and picked me up, and he seemed really normal, like just talking to him, except for like these weird little things that would happen. Like when we actually got to the restaurant, he asked the hostess if we could sit at a table in the back of the restaurant, like, you know, further back from everything else.
Okay.
And he asked for that, like, really specifically with the hostess.
Weird.
And I'm, like, thinking to myself, this guy has got to be married or have a girlfriend or something because he's being so secretive about it, right?
I mean, okay, so he's a little picky about where he wants to sit in the restaurant. That's not like the worst thing in the world, is it?
Oh, my God, I didn't even tell you guys the best part.
There's more to it than that?
Yes. So we're sitting at the table, and he looks at me seriously, and he says, would you mind if we go secure?
What?
And I'm like, yeah, exactly. What does that mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean secure? And he takes out this like magnetic looking thing. It looks like a pen. And he asked me if he could wipe my cell phone.
What do you mean? With like a Clorox clean wipe?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I asked him. I was like, well, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, well, I'm just going to clear the information from your cell phone, and then you can turn it off.
Oh.
I was like, I can just turn it off. No, you can't wipe my cell.
Yeah, I need the information on my cell phone.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I asked him, I was like, you know, what's your deal? Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? Is there some reason that you're being so secretive about this? You know, and he started laughing really loud, like uncomfortably loud in the restaurant. And people were staring at us. And he's like, no, of course not. It's just the line of work that I'm in.
What?
And I was like, well, what kind of work do you do? What line of work are you in? And he said, if things go well, then he'll disclose more information to me later.
Oh, my gosh. That would make me go on a second date alone just because I'd be dying to know.
I know. It was totally intriguing. I really wanted to know more about him. I really wanted to know, like, what is this guy hiding?
Did you ever get an answer on that?
No. No, I did not. I mean, it was the weirdest date I've ever had, and I was just over it. So I wasn't going to call him back after that.
Well, it's unfortunate that you weren't going to call him back because I have to let you know that he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Dennis, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Kathy. First of all, I'm very happy to hear that you're doing all right. I was worried about you because I wasn't able to get in touch. But look, I have to say, I know it sounds bad when you recount it that way, and you know, it sounds like I was being strange and you know, but all I can say is that if you knew more, you would know that I do have my reasons for what I was doing, and it really is best for all of us that I, you know, don't disclose too much information.
Oh my gosh! I mean, is this really happening right now? You're trying to justify what happened?
Look, I understand where you're coming from, but I just have to repeat. I mean, the more you know, the worse it is. The worse it could be.
What?
So then why would she want to date you if the more she knows?
Look, I will say this. I did really like you, and I wonder, if I tell you a little bit more, would you consider going on a second date?
Probably not.
I mean, just give me a chance to tell you. I can tell you a little bit more, and maybe you can decide after you know more.
I would love to hear a little bit more.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if I do.
Dennis, can you please tell us a little bit more? Give us some information about yourself, please.
Okay. So Kathy, I mean, look, I really shouldn't be. I mean, look, so there are certain government agencies that are involved in covert operations.
Oh my God, are you a spy or something?
Well, okay, I will say this. No, I am not currently involved in any of those government agencies. I'm not currently involved, but I'm very passionate about that line of work, and I would like to be a part of it someday.
What?
Oh God.
So
wait, what?
You want to be a spy?
I will say I would like to be a part of these elite government agencies.
Okay, that's not the way you do it by pretending like you're a spy right now. You I don't know, join the armed forces and go through training and maybe go to college.
Why do I have a feeling he's living in his mom's basement?
Yeah, he's like some internet hacker.
I've done a lot of research, and it involves a good deal of self-control and a certain style of living, and I'm just sort of preparing myself for that now to make sure that I'm ready.
So weird. Dennis, have you had any interviews with any of these government agencies that you're hoping to one day be a part of?
I really can't. I can't reveal that. I mean,
yes, you can actually, Dennis. You can reveal all of it because nobody cares if you reveal that information, not even the government.
Well, I mean, you can think what you want on that matter, but that's why I'm in training for this, and you're not.
All right. Well, Dennis, I'm going to ask the question to Kathy to see if she'll give me an answer. Kathy, would you be interested in going out with Dennis again, a second date with a spy in training? Maybe you can learn a little bit more about him. We'll pay for a second date.
No, that's okay. I think so.
But think about how you could brag to your friends about how you're dating a pretend spy.
Yeah, I hear you guys laughing, and I understand. You might not understand what I'm dealing with, but I am confident that someday I'm going to have the job that I want. And Kathy, I'm glad to hear that you're okay, first of all. But I also, I'm disappointed that you don't want to do another date, but that it is part of the life that I've accepted.
Part of the job.
What you sign up for when your name is maybe Dennis and you're taking girls out on dates. It's not very easy, is it?
It's true. It is a hard life, but I've chosen to accept it.
Doesn't even get it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Bread and butter wines pair with the life moments you love, offering a rich and jammy Cabernet Sauvignon, a silky smooth Pinot Noir, and a buttery Chardonnay. Bread and butter wines are delicious. Find bread and butter wines in your favorite store.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
Over the years, we've had people with all sorts of interesting professions call in for a second date update.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And we've had a few former pro athletes, a movie stuntman.
Oh, yeah.
And one time, we got a junior level auditor at an accounting firm. I mean, that was interesting to me.
Was it? You like big numbers?
Well, most because my parents do all my taxes, so I don't know anything about that stuff. It's fascinating.
Wow.
But today's phone call is pretty special because we have someone on the line who says they have one of our jobs, and that's a professional stand-up comedian, just like Jose Bolaños.
Cool. Do I know? Well, there's a lot of us out there.
I don't know if you know.
Out-joke each other?
Oh, my God, it's Kevin Hart?
No. His name is Harold, so please welcome to the stage, Harold.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hey, see how natural he is?
Okay, is that a fake accent? Is that part of your shtick, Harold?
fake. Ain't nothing fake about me, dear, but my fingernails I got on.
Okay.
Oh,
Is he
all
lit
right.
yet? Can we light
No,
him?
I like this guy.
All right.
Harold.
This guy's going to take my job.
Okay. Thanks for being with us, man. So, before we get into your date, first tell us about the girl that you met. What's her name?
Oh, her name is Ashley.
Okay.
Ashley, okay.
How'd you meet her?
I met her through this dating app, but, that's a whole nother chick caboodle.
Yeah.
You never know how boring you are until you start filling out that darn thing, I tell you.
Seriously.
I feel like this is a setup. The whole thing for his next joke. I mean, but I agree with you.
I'm telling you, though, but you know what? As I was filling it out, I kid you not, I realized, hey, wait a minute. There's millions, I'm talking billions of people out here who's not dating me. What the heck is their problem?
Yeah. I feel you, man.
like,
I feel that way all the time. I'm like, how come I only have 2,000 people dating me? Where are my millions?
Exactly.
So did she hit you up? Is she the one that reached out to you on the profile?
Oh, yeah, I filled it out. I mean, I just want to meet somebody nice and get into a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
A serious relationship to me is like freaking a marathon. It's all stupid.
Huh?
Okay.
I thought you wanted to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying I wouldn't mind being in one, but for the most part, you got to go through all this foolishness.
Okay.
Can we just focus maybe a little bit?
Now, I'm really enjoying your perspective on life, Harold.
I
But
am
can we get to your date with Ashley?
Yeah, but I just figured you want to know how I came about doing all of this. That's all.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
we get the idea. You met her online. So,
You could have said that.
Yeah.
what exactly did you do with her?
I mean, we went out to go eat to this restaurant.
Harold, how was the conversation between you and Ashley? Because if it's like this one,
Yeah.
I may know why she's not calling you back.
It was a 10-hour date.
I tell you, I'm going to make her smile and laugh throughout this whole evening.
Okay.
Are you saying that you ran a comedy bit on her?
Well, not really a comedy bit. I just told her a few things that I believed in. Like, for instance, I told her, I said, you know what, Ashley? She said, what, Harold? I said, you're like a jellyfish.
A jellyfish.
Yeah, a jellyfish. And I said, your body's rudimentary, and I'm scared to get near it.
What?
That was a good one.
That was what they call a Haroldism.
Okay.
So you're scared to get close to her body? This is where... Did she laugh?
She chuckled after all get out. And then I followed it up with, I said, you know what, Ashley? She said, oh, what, Harold? I said, relationships are the darndest thing. They're 90% of trying to figure out where we're going to go eat at.
I'm good on the Haroldism over here.
I do appreciate, though, you reenacting Ashley answering your questions, because I really feel like I'm there. Can we get back just to the date again? Yeah. How do you think your chemistry was? Did you feel a connection there?
I did. I mean, I was getting ready to walk her up to her door after we concluded a nice little dinner and walk around the lake, but I was telling her what I thought about doing. I'm sort of glad I didn't. And she was like, well, what's that? I told her, I said, I was going to wear a parachute tonight to our date.
A parachute?
You were a parachute.
Hold on, just play along.
Okay.
Why are you wearing a
Can
parachute?
you just hear me out?
Oh, I'm trying.
I don't know why I was going to wear it, but I figured it was going to start up a conversation.
Wait a minute. You didn't have a punchline?
There's
ready?
no joke. Harold, you asked her. Wait, hold on.
Where's
Threw
the
her for a
improv,
curveball on that
Harold?
one.
Improv. You're a comedian
You told her
now.
you were going to wear a parachute, and when she asked why, you didn't have an answer?
Right. I showed it to her in my trunk. I said, if I got here and I didn't feel my mojo and I didn't feel like myself, I was going to strap on this here parachute and walk in this here restaurant.
Wait, there was actually a parachute there?
Oh,
Yeah,
That's what he said. He
it
said he
in
had an
his
actual
trunk.
parachute in the
trunk.
back of his
I
trunk.
follow along, bro.
I thought it was a figurative parachute.
No, he has a parachute in
You
the
never
trunk.
know when a good parachute joke is going to come up, so you're going to need the
No,
props
but
ready.
think about it. Somebody was going to have to ask me. She was going to have to say, now, Harold,
Okay.
why are you wearing this here parachute?
Okay. But she didn't say that.
Well, I didn't wear
Oh.
it, but I'm telling you, I felt good about myself and I had my mojo.
Okay. Well, I feel like I've gotten a pretty good idea. It sounds like you guys had a lot of chemistry.
Is that what you got out of this,
Sounds
Jeffrey?
like
That's
it.
what you got out of this?
Maybe let's fast forward to the end of the date. How did the night end with you and Ashley?
I thought he was walking her to the door.
Well, I'd like to get to the very finish. What's the last thing that happened?
Was there a kiss? Was there a hug?
I tell you what now, and I'll be very forthright with you.
Okay. Please, as forthright as you can. We
For the
don't have a
first
lot of
time.
When I went there, I went in for that there little kiss, and I was ready to embrace this. You know, like how they show on television, just a long, drawn-out thing.
Yeah, romantic.
While you were wearing a parachute.
No, Brooke, don't
It was
bring it up.
mighty short.
Okay.
My God, it nothing happened. I mean, heck. But I tell you, I mean, I said, thank you, ma'am. And I walked about 4 feet, and I turned around, and I said, you know, if you want, you can call me CB.
What?
CB.
CB? I said, yes, it stands for coffee bean. And then she says, coffee bean? And I walked another 2 steps to my car, and I turned around, and I did a thrust. I said, yes, because I grind so fine. And I'm
There we go. This was all right.
I told her, just like Maxwell House, I'm good to the last drop.
Yeah. Good.
No drops.
All right. Well,
Oh, God.
Harold,
Man.
that sounds like a pretty great time. So,
Wow. One of you. Jeffrey.
in your mind, when you look back on the date,
Yeah.
Don't ask.
I don't think we should ask more
is
questions.
there, no,
Listen,
oh, you don't think I should ask if there's any moment that
Hit the
could have gone wrong?
sound.
Okay.
No.
Well,
We'll be back.
All right.
We'll be back.
Okay, let's play a song
Thank you.
and we'll
need a
come
break.
back and then we'll try and get you
my
your
God.
second date update. All right, CB?
We'll try.
Good, because I got a whole plethora of assortment to tell you guys about.
All right. We're going to take a short intermission. We'll be back with more of Harold right after this. If you're just joining us for the second date update, we've been talking with one of our listeners named Harold about his first date with a woman named Ashley. Now, Harold is a stand-up comedian, and he went into a lot of detail about their night. But here are the main points that I took away.
Okay.
They went to a restaurant.
Uh-huh.
He drove her home.
Yes.
He pulled a parachute out from the trunk of his car, and he even got a short peck at her doorstep, even though he was kind of hoping for a longer, sloppier kiss.
Yeah.
You are missing the very end.
He said swap and spit.
What's the very
He
end?
wanted to grind on
The
her.
CB, the coffee bean.
Oh, well, he has a nickname. He likes to go by CB, which is short for coffee bean, because he grinds so fine.
Yeah.
He's like
That
Maxwell
I
House.
feel like is a really important last ending shot of his date.
One thing was abundantly clear to me, though, and that's that he had a really nice time with Ashley, and he's bummed that she's not calling him back.
That is true.
Now, Harold, about ready to make your phone call here. How you feeling?
I'm just so appreciative of you guys doing this here for me. I mean, I went jogging the other day, and man, I saw this couple holding hands, and I just started thinking about this little filly, and I'm like, oh man, this makes me hopeful that one day I can find the right person that will hate that couple just as bad as me.
I was like, oh, this is sweet.
That is.
Well, I'm just hoping it's going to be Ashley. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, you can roast people together.
I hope that for you too, Harold.
Yeah.
Harold, we didn't hear. I mean, have you reached out to Ashley and she hasn't called you back?
I sent her a couple of texts, and I even called, but I got nothing.
Okay. So you reached out to her a lot,
left
is
a lot
what
of
it sounds
voicemails.
like.
Okay.
Not answering your texts.
Well, maybe we'll have better luck here, because I'm ready to dial her number, and we're going to try and get you your second date update. You ready to do this, ma'am?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Hey,
Okay.
Remember, I feel like I have to say this. Wait until it's your turn to talk.
Yeah.
Jeffrey will handle it from
I'll,
the beginning.
I'll call you in when I think you should talk to her, okay?
I tell you guys, that might be a little tough to do because, hell, I got a lot of heroisms I need to get rid of.
Okay.
No, we're trying to get you another date, Harold.
Yeah.
So just dampen the Haroldisms just for a
Hold
couple
on to him
minutes.
for a little bit, okay?
Less is more.
Let me try and get some answers from her, all right?
All righty.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to dial her number right now.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Ashley.
Who is this?
Hi, Ashley. My name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Who did you say this was? I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're a morning radio show.
Okay.
We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. And we're reaching out to you today because we heard that you love comedy.
I'm sorry, what is this about, though? I'm confused.
Well, we're a comedy radio show, and we have a friend of our show who also does comedy.
That's your friend.
No.
Wait, she knows.
Is this about that guy, Harold?
Oh, girl.
It might be.
Oh, no, I'm okay. Thank you.
No, hold on.
I'm sorry. I am fascinated to hear your side of the night.
Yeah.
He told us about your date.
And what we're doing here, it's called a second date update. We're trying to help Harold understand what went wrong during your first date.
Because believe it or not, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing that he doesn't.
Yeah.
So we need your help.
Yeah, because we all understand that Harold is a one-of-a-kind type of character.
Well said.
Yeah, he sure is.
So is there something about him or about the date that was a problem for you?
Or a few things?
Well, to be honest, some parts of it was fun. Because he's a comedian and so his jokes were even a little bit fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
But some of them didn't even have a punchline, Like I just looked at him.
Yeah.
And then, he just talks a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Yeah, of course you do. I mean, did he ever take a second to ask you questions?
No, that's the thing. And that's the thing that made me kind of go this is not going to work because for me, the number one thing I need is a phenomenal listener.
Well, I mean, sometimes people talk a lot when they're really nervous because they're out with someone that they like.
Yeah, but that's okay. 70% of the time, okay, I get it. Get a glass of water.
Yeah.
Take a second.
I understand how you're feeling, that maybe you don't know if there's a bond there, but I don't know if Harold would necessarily agree with you on everything.
He probably would make a joke about it, to be honest.
Well,
or try to. I mean, there may not be a punchline, but he'd try.
He sounds like a sweetheart in his own way.
Does he?
How long can you last with that? A day? A week?
No, I wouldn't even give it 5 minutes.
Well, maybe just give it 5 more minutes because I need to let you know that Harold is on the other line listening and he does want to talk to you right now.
Oh my God. Are you serious right now?
He has not spoken one word this entire time. Harold, are you there?
It's been hard, I must say. But I just want to clarify something real quick. Now, Ashley, I hope you know when I talked about putting one arm around you, getting my other arm, putting it around you and squeezing you tight and just tackling you, I'll be honest, I was talking about relationships, then my mind went to football and I just went all haywire.
There it is, distraction.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's what happens when you're in love. Things don't make sense anymore. Things start running together.
Can I ask, Ashley, was there any jokes that made you laugh of Harold's?
He said one about a possum. I'm trying to forget. I don't even want to think about that, to be honest.
I don't think we heard that one.
I can't discuss that one on the radio, so
That's a live joke.
It's a live one? Okay.
But I tell you, I mean, I would love to spend some more time with you so we can go over a few that was funny.
No. Harold, you're missing the point, dude. Are you not listening to her?
I'm going to make the next date all about her. That's what I'm trying to tell you now.
How, Harold? How are you going to make it all about her?
I'm going to just sit back, relax, put my feet up, have my guitar, and just pick along while she's talking away.
Wait, guitar?
That's not.
Play a guitar?
That's nice. Give her a little background track for her to talk over.
I wouldn't be able to hear the answers if you play the guitar, Harold.
Yeah.
I mean, because you put me on the spot that I talk so much, I'm not saying a thing. I'm just going to listen to you.
No, that's not what she wants either.
That's exactly what she wants. She wants a man who is a very, very deep listener.
You're not listening if you're playing guitar at the same time,
You can
Jeffrey.
do both. You can play guitar and listen.
What?
Harold sounds like a very multi-talented person.
You darn tootin'.
Tell him, Ashley. Tell him exactly what you want right now.
Just listen to what I say. Ask me questions about me. Don't make me feel like you're testing out your jokes.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to give it a try right now, Harold? Why don't you ask her a question about her that has nothing to do with you?
All right.
Let's practice.
Yeah. Do you like whipped cream?
What?
Whipped cream. Don't laugh.
Do
It's
you?
a good question.
Ashley?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now, do you like the little whips?
What?
Whips? Like a leather whip now?
I'm just trying to find out about her, guys.
Yeah, okay. He's trying to find out about what types of foods you like.
No,
and whips.
ask her
Like
questions.
real whips.
Ask her real questions, like about what she likes, what motivates her in life, what her
now
passions
you guys are
are.
so picky. It's like, now there's be specific questions.
Okay, let me ask you this most important question of them all.
All right.
Do you like Cinemax After Dark or HBO Plus?
Okay.
I like HBO Plus.
Okay, now we getting somewhere.
We're not. We're not going anywhere, Harold.
So,
are we getting to the end? That's what we need to get to.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you.
'Cause
I'm
I'm
feeling some synergy here, guys.
I am too, Harold. And you know what? That's why I would love to ask Ashley, would you like to go out on one more date with Harold? We will pay for it. Dinner's going to be free, and so are the jokes.
Yeah. It's free comedy.
The dinner sounds great, but to be honest, I don't think I can stand the headache of not being listened to. That's really a big thing for me.
Yeah, that's not shocking.
Oh.
You want me to leave the guitar home?
Oh my goodness.
Or I can put it in the trunk in case you change your mind on the date.
With the parachute.
With the parachute,
yeah. And the guitar together.
Oh.
Will you bring your ears
I
today?
most certainly will. I have no problem with that. I just need to spend some more time with you.
It's really sweet, Ashley.
Dude, don't.
I mean, your jokes were funny. Some of them.
What?
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, if you just eat a peanut butter sandwich, it's all good. But there is nothing like peanut butter, jelly, and banana. And Ashley, you're that banana.
Oh.
And you're the peanut butter and the jelly?
Where's the bread?
I don't think more romantic words have ever been said.
Wait, are you actually changing your mind on this, Ashley? Are you actually turning?
I don't know. I mean, he is kind of cute.
Oh
my God, this is working.
I mean, boys and girls, do you hear that?
Oh.
She said it. There's some synergy up in this here air.
I feel the synergy too. Okay.
Oh, my
All right.
God.
Ashley, we're sending you out one more time. Even if you change your mind, you're going out on one more date with Harold.
Okay.
Oh my God, you have to update us on this because I need to know how the second night went.
Harold, are you feeling happy right now?
I'm a little speechless. I can't even talk.
Oh,
That's exact. Keep with that. Stick with that.
go with that feeling.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today thinks he's not getting a call back because of what he chose to eat for dinner.
What?
And let me tell you, when you guys hear what he ate for dinner, you're going to agree because it's crazy.
What are you talking
I can't
about?
believe that he would actually do this on a date. It's nuts. Out of control, I think,
oh my gosh.
actually.
I think it's going to blow my mind here in a second.
His name is Kyle. Kyle, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I don't think what I ate on the date was that crazy.
Hey.
But
Before we get into your crazy dinner choice, I first want to know how you met the girl that you went out with.
so I met this girl named Lena at the local bar that I go to. And
Okay.
I was sitting down at the end of the bar, and there was this table. There were like 3 girls there. And I was actually kind of trying to make eyes at one of Lena's friends. But as I walked over, like Lena thought that I had been making eyes at her. And she was really cute. But when I walked up to the table, she looked at me and goes, "Go ahead, give me your cheesy pickup line."
Are you
Oh, really?
serious? I mean, were you excited about that? Or were you like awkward? How do I let her know that I'm actually trying to hit on her friend?
I actually really kind of liked that she just immediately kind of punched me in the nose. Like, I like people that kind of challenges and doesn't just, that tells you there's something special about them.
That should have been your cheesy pickup line. You should have been like, actually, I was wondering if your friend is single. So you walked over there to talk to one of her friends, and she talked to you first, and then you were, I mean, I guess not stuck talking to her because you seem like you like her enough to do a second date update, but you just had to switch your game up and start talking to her.
I just had to switch it up just a little bit. And, my pickup line was, huh? I mean, that was my response.
So,
Yeah, really smooth.
did you guys end up going out or did you just hang out that night?
We had one drink together, and she was just really cool. I had to go. I was meeting my parents for dinner, and so I gave her my number, and she actually called me.
Okay.
Wow.
I like this girl. She's really forward.
Yeah, it's
You know?
awesome.
She was really cool, and I mean, dinner was awesome. I picked her up for dinner, took her out, nice restaurant. I wanted to, impress her. I really, thought there could potentially be something there. And
let's talk about the dinner for a second, because your email said that you think the item that you chose to eat might be scaring her off. And after reading your email, I've got to say, I agree wholeheartedly, you madman.
What did you order? This is killing me because I can't imagine ever not calling a guy over what he ate.
I just ordered a salad.
That's what I'm talking about.
But wait, like a dinner salad or like a side salad or like a meal salad? It doesn't matter. There's a big difference.
It doesn't really matter. The point is, Kyle, why do you think ordering a salad is not getting you a call back?
Well, I mean, some girls that I've been on dates with have seemed offended that at dinner I only ordered like a small salad.
Really?
I mean, I tell them they can eat whatever they want, but I'm only going to order a small salad. And sometimes in the past, girls have seemed offended by it.
I could see, I could honestly see, I would feel like you were judging me for what I was eating, especially if you added the line, you can eat whatever you want, but I am diet conscious and I am going to order a salad.
I could see that.
I mean, it sounds kind of pretentious almost.
But like, I really don't care what they eat. I try to treat my body well. And so, I mean, that's...
Okay, see, now you are sounding pretentious, like... Yeah, you can go ahead and order some sort of fried something. I don't put anything like that in my body. Is that the way you posed it to her?
No, that's not the way that... I mean, like, when I told her, she seemed surprised but not put out, so I can't imagine that that's the way it came out of my mouth.
But couldn't you... I mean, if this honestly has been a problem for you in the past, can't you just make an exception for one date night to maybe get, crazy chicken or something?
No, like, I only eat salads for dinner. That is all that I eat.
Why?
My body is a temple. I work incredibly hard to make sure that I stay in good shape. I feed myself well. I take vitamins. I exercise. I want to make sure that my body is in the best possible shape.
Hearing you say this, did you harp on that the whole time?
No, I mean, like, we talked about her dog. We talked about my family. I mean, we had it. She seemed a little surprised, not put out, like I said. And then from there, conversation went very well.
Can I ask, I think it's important to know, what did she order for dinner if you only had a little tiny salad?
She ordered a steak.
Okay, so maybe she wasn't put out by it. Maybe she didn't care what you ate at all.
When the steak came out, like, I even to reinforce that it was an okay decision. I said, good for you. I really didn't care what she ordered. I told her, I was like, that steak looks really hearty.
Really?
No,
that's a hefty meal you got there, lady. Good work.
That's like when my dad growing up would tell me I'm good German working stock and I was built to carry heavy things. They're just not things that you want to hear.
So how did she react after you told her that her meal was hearty?
She dug in immediately and cleaned her plate.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like the food thing bothered her that much, but that's...
Either that or she was doing it out of spite.
Guys, I don't think it was contentious like you're kind of making it out to be. I mean, she got to eat what she wanted. I got to eat what I wanted.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Did you guys kiss at the end of the night?
So at the end of the night, drove her home, and I'd been working up the courage all night to kiss her, and she looked at me. We made eye contact, and I leaned in to kiss her, and she turned her head and gave me a hug, and I ended up almost kissing her ear.
Wow.
No. I think it was just a miscommunication. I mean, it was a little awkward, but I mean, it was the first date. I understand. I did think that I would get a kiss. It had gone well, but called her. I sent her text, and I was looking to you guys for some help.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, man. Hold on.
Hello. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, I'll do something I don't normally do at the beginning of these. I'll go ahead and act out the first date that this guy went on. Yeah. Kyle is on the phone with us, and he wants us to call a girl named Lena today. I'll go ahead and act out their first date. They were sitting there at the table, and here's what happened. The waiter came up and asked what they would have to eat. And Kyle said, I'll just have a little salad. Can I have a tiny little salad and maybe just some low-cal dressing on the side? I might just dip my fork in it so there's a little bit of dressing on just each bite, but I'm not going to have too much dressing. And my sweet love, Lena, over there, what would you like? And Lena was like, I'll have a steak. I want a big steak and make it as rare as possible, please. I want to hear that thing moo on my plate because I like steak.
It's like...
Kyle, would you say that's a good representation of your date?
It's a funny representation.
Oh,
but
okay.
that's nowhere near what happened.
I'm surprised you didn't say uncanny.
Kyle is on the phone. He wants to call Lena. He thinks the reason she's not calling him back is because he only had a salad on their date and she ate a steak. And at one point he said to her, "Hey, don't worry about eating that steak. That's a hearty little meal you got there."
So bad.
Which could be taken the wrong way. But he said the date was good. It ended with an awkward moment where he tried to give her a kiss and she gave him a hug. And she hasn't talked to him ever since. Kyle, we're about to call her. Any last words?
I would just like the chance to explain it and see if she'd be willing to go out on another date. Maybe I could take her out. I mean, I could have tea. She could have coffee or whatever she wants. I don't
I'll
drink
have
caffeine.
a coffee and a steak. I'm a hard-eating lady.
I feel like you should just skip any food dates
Yeah.
from now on. Like, go for a hike or something.
I
Drop
hope
it.
when she picks up, that's literally what she sounds like. Hello?
This is Lena. All right,
girl.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go, Kyle.
You guys are really funny.
Yeah, all right. Here we go, man.
Hello?
Hi, I was trying to get a hold of Lena.
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Lena, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and he actually emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone.
Wait, you're a radio station?
Yes.
You work for a radio station?
No, I am the radio station.
You are the radio.
Yes. We do a
Are you being
segment.
serious?
Yeah, I am. We do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Date Update. Kyle told us that he went on a date with you, and he would love to see you again, except you're not answering any of his phone calls or text messages.
Okay.
So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out if something went wrong.
It's like a real thing. Like people call in. And
Yeah.
Like,
It sounds dumb.
It
Very
happens.
real.
It happens all the
you're
time.
really a radio station. This is like a real thing.
I promise. I'm just calling on behalf of Kyle. He wants to know what happened.
Yeah, he's nice. Yeah, I.
Okay.
What a rave review.
Sounds like you're dodging the question quite a bit there.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know. What did he tell you?
He told us that he met you at a bar and you guys went out for dinner. He said that he thinks you're not calling him back because he only ate a salad on your date. I thought that was stupid, but
Oh, that's really endearing, actually.
Was he condescending to you about, like, you eating your steak, your hearty choice?
He told you I ordered a steak?
Yeah.
yeah, he did.
This is really detailed. This is kind of intimate. Were you guys like?
Well, we
on the
talked to
date
him.
with us?
We talked to him for a
we had
while.
secret cameras set up.
And he said he thinks the reason you're not calling him back is because he ordered a salad and you ate a steak, and you might have thought that that was kind of weird and judgy of him.
I had high hopes for this one. You know, we met at the bar, and he was a perfect gentleman and seemed really sweet, and we got along great. He seemed totally normal.
He seemed, which means he wasn't totally normal.
Yeah, it's always the ones that seem normal that are the weirdos. I don't know if that's...
So what did he do that was so weird?
He just did something, like, throughout the whole night, actually, that was just totally grossed me out, to be honest.
He did
What
something
was
that
it?
was nasty?
Yeah, it was nasty, like, beyond gross. It totally disgusted me.
What was he doing?
This happened like 3 or 4 times, but throughout dinner, the whole evening, he would just casually, still gives me chills thinking about it. He would just like casually take out his car keys and dig around in his ear and pull out like a wad of earwax.
Shut up! Did you just say what I think you said? That is so gross.
He did that like 3 or 4 times, and I'm just sitting across from him like he didn't even flinch, like not even like batted an eye that was unusual. It
Was he just
so weird?
talking to you the whole time while he's cleaning out his ears?
Like casual, like just like continuing conversation, like nothing was wrong or weird or strange about the fact that he was like rooting around in his ear for like some magical nug of earwax. It was
How did you not say anything to him? I mean, like, I could see like maybe 1 or 2 times and you're shocked, but by the 3rd time, that is so gross.
I think I was just dumbfounded, and like the kicker, the whole thing, like the last time he did it, he actually sniffed the key before he put it back in his pocket.
Oh, man.
That was it for me. That was the end.
How'd you even finish your meal? I would have been grossed out and not have been able to eat anything.
I think I just kept looking at the ground and at the table, just hoping that it would go away. But when I looked up, he's still doing it. He's still digging around in there.
Oh my God.
Is that why you totally dodged his kiss at the end?
Oh, he told you that too. Oh my God.
Yeah, he did.
Jeez, man. Do we have any privacy? Yeah, I mean, at that point, I was like, all right, let's just get through this. I'm like, my thought, I just kept thinking, like, if that's what you do on a date during dinner, like, what else do you do in private? Or, like, what else do you do in general? Like, I don't know. My mind just kind of kept revolving around, like, other gross things you could be doing.
God.
That is disgusting. I'm
so
sorry you
grossed
had to
out
see that.
Oh, I'm grossed out
Yeah,
listening
me
to
too.
it.
Hey, Lena, I'm not actually sure if he can hear because it sounds like he's got a lot of wax in his ears. But Kyle is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
What?
Yeah.
So, wait, let me get this straight. Your complaint, your big problem with the date is that I was cleaning wax out of my ears?
Oh, so gross.
It's not that you were just cleaning earwax out of your ear. It's that you were doing it with a key at the dinner table while we were having dinner, like repeatedly.
First off, I didn't realize that I was doing it, but there's nothing disgusting about freeing your body of toxins. There's nothing weird about making sure that you don't have wax build up in your ears. I'm always dealing with that. I'm always working to get the toxins out of my body. I'm trying to keep myself healthy. And earwax is unhealthy for you. It's a toxin. And, normally I try to, get my ears rinsed out on a regular basis. But that day I was busy. I was running late. And I didn't realize it was that noticeable.
I don't even, I don't know what to say. It was so gross and it was so noticeable. I'm surprised that I made it through dinner.
It's a bad habit, but I'm sure you have bad habits, and I don't judge you because you ate with your mouth open.
Excuse me? I was not eating with my mouth open. I wasn't raised in a barn like you that, believes that you can just pick your earwax out of the dinner table. That is so different from you, scraping stuff out of your body and putting it on display at dinner. That is disgusting.
Look, I'm taking toxins out of my body. I had to sit there at dinner and watch you fill your body full of poison. Watch you eat that steak.
God,
Do you know how long a steak stays in your intestinal tract?
It does stay for a long time.
Oh, my God.
My gosh.
Hey,
What
Kyle,
is your
there's
problem,
a big
Kyle?
difference between pulling out your keys and rooting around in your ear. And then also she said you were smelling it. You don't remember doing that, or do you remember doing that?
I don't remember doing that. Sometimes I do smell the wax to make sure it just smells healthy and not incredibly toxic.
It smells healthy. It smells like wax.
Kyle, what are you talking about? How are you just really embarrassed right now, and this is some weird defense thing that you're doing? Because...
No, I'm not embarrassed by it. Okay, I didn't realize I was doing it there at the table, but it's something, I'm incredibly health conscious. It's something that I do. I have bad habits. You have bad, we all have bad habits. At least she's finding out on the first date.
No. I don't know what kind of other bad habits you have, but that is a total reason to not go on a second date with someone. That is the epitome of why I would not go on a date with someone. Especially if you think it's a healthy choice. That's kind of horrifying. What else do you do? Do you pick your nose to clear your toxins out? Smell that too, or taste that?
No, obviously you don't take care of yourself. You don't take care of yourself.
I don't taking around and getting your earwax out is taking care of yourself and eating a salad whatever.
I keep my body clean. I keep my body free of toxins, and I will not apologize for that.
Man, you're going to keep your life free of women after this. No
Well,
that's a good point.
I think this is a good time to ask, Lena,
Whoa, dude.
would you like to go out with Kyle again on a second date? It sounds like you two have hit it off and have some common ground here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah, hell no.
I will pay, if you guys go out on a second date, I will go with you, and I will clean his ear out the whole time so he doesn't have to do it.
I don't know if I can watch that.
You couldn't pay me to go on a second date with her at this point.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, Kyle, at least you know why she wasn't calling you back now.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for saving me from this nightmare. I'm thrilled that I won't be going on a second date with Lena.
Yeah, there's a lot of other ladies out there who love earwax, dude. Don't worry about it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A really good way to ensure that you're probably not going to get a second date is if you're a dude and you're out with the girl that you're taking out on a first date and she says, hey, I don't really want to go anywhere else. Can we just sort of stay here? And then you go, no! You're coming with me somewhere else whether you like it or not.
Good.
They love that.
Uh-huh.
That's apparently what happened with Justin, who is on the phone with us right now. He wants to call a girl named Carla. In his email, he said that he planned a fun little date where they were going to go like bar hopping to a bunch of bars. Mm-hmm. And by the time they got to their third one, she wanted to leave it. He was like, no, we have to go to the fourth bar. I planned 4 bars. And so that's why he thinks he's not getting a call back. Justin, did you do it like that, or were you not as aggressive as I picture it?
I don't think I was quite as aggressive as that.
Okay. So why don't you tell us how it happened?
So we're at the third bar, and we're having a great time, but she starts to complain that her feet are starting to hurt. And I didn't think too much of it. You know, like, girls complain about that all the time.
Is she wearing... Now, was she wearing heels to this bar hopping date?
Yeah, well, they were kind of like, not like high heels.
Did you tell her prior to the date that this was what you guys were going to be doing, walking a lot?
Well, no, because I wanted to surprise her, because I thought that would be more fun, kind of like an adventure, you know?
If I was wearing date night heels and I had to walk to 3 different bars, it makes you feel like you want to cut your feet off. Really, sometimes it hurts that bad.
Well, I didn't think it was that. They looked pretty comfortable for high heels.
Do you know how many high heels have you worn, Justin?
A couple, but that's another story.
All right. So she was complaining about her feet hurting, but you still made her go to another bar?
Yeah, because the next one I knew was going to be awesome, and it's like one of my favorite places, and I knew she would really like it. And so I'm like, come on, let's go. And she's like, oh, but my feet. I'm like, no, come on, we'll go to the other bar. It'll be awesome. She's like, I really don't want to go because my feet are killing me. Why don't you get it? And I'm like, come on, so take your shoes off and let's go.
Oh, the good old Vegas
So just
trick.
pressuring her into going to the next bar.
Yeah, I offered to even carry her shoes.
Okay, but if she says
I like that.
But if she says she wants to stay, why not just go, okay, maybe we can go to the fourth bar a different time?
I don't know. I was just excited. I was excited. I was in the moment. I wanted to show her around. I guess I probably should have thought about that because she seemed pretty upset. She was kind of pissed off.
So when you got to the fourth bar, was she just like done talking to you at that point? How did you know she was upset?
Yeah, kind of. Like, I went and I got the drinks, and she's, like, sitting there with her arms crossed, and she's kicked off her shoes, and she's, like, looking around. I'm like, hey, isn't this place great? And she's like, yeah, whatever. And
yeah, whatever.
Oh, no.
It was, she was, like, totally giving me the cold shoulder, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this didn't go as well as I had hoped.
So how did everything end then after that?
I got her tab, and I, like, went in to give her a hug, and then, like, a kiss goodnight, and she was just like, bye, and she got in the cab and closed the door.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. No kiss. Not even she didn't give me a hug. Not even a handshake.
Oh,
like
Not
nothing.
even a handshake.
So she was definitely upset that you drug her to that other bar.
Yeah, she grabbed her shoes out of my hands because I was carrying them. I get that she was upset. You know, her feet were sore and stuff like that. But that bar was awesome. It's like the best bar. I don't know how she was not having a good time.
How did that bar not win her over? Gosh.
Seriously, it's like so good. It's like there's so much going on. It's like just a party. And I'm like, look around. Forget about your feet. Look around.
Look around you.
Take this bar in. Enjoy it for what it is.
So you definitely screwed up by doing that.
Okay, I know it sounds like bad, but like before that last bar, though, we were having like such a good time. We were laughing. She was like poking fun at me and laughing. I was poking fun at her and laughing. She even she looked at my shirt and she's like, that's a terrible color on you.
And you liked that?
Well, yeah, she's like, I love someone who's honest. Because, most first dates, it's like, you don't know what to say. It's, like, really superficial. You're talking about, your job or the weather or something. Mm-hmm. But she, came right out and told me my shirt looked horrible. And I thought, that's refreshing.
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess you're right.
It was just like such a good time.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
6 or 7 times. I texted a lot, and I called her a couple of times, but mostly just texting.
It's like you're forcing this and the last bar all together.
Well, I mean, I don't understand why she wouldn't want to get back to me. We had such a good time, and that bar was awesome. I couldn't even tell you.
Okay.
I will say, by the fourth bar, if your feet hurt, sometimes that's all you can think about. So maybe it really wasn't you. Maybe she was just legitimately in pain.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, most people, if they were out on a first date with someone and that person insulted them in the first 15 minutes, they'd be like, all right, I probably don't want to see them again. Not Justin, though. The guy who's on the phone to do a second date update today, he went out with a girl named Carla. Shortly into their date, she said, I hate your shirt. It looks terrible on you. And instead of going like, wow, that was rude, maybe I don't want to see this girl again, he was like, oh, I love you so much.
I feel like it's going to be the first time we do a second date update where I'm truly not worried about this guy's feelings. Like, we could call her, she could say something really mean, and he's going to be like, awesome.
Yeah. I know.
She wasn't mean. I don't think she wasn't mean. I mean, there's a difference between mean and honesty.
It's sort of like when someone's like, I'm punching you, but I still love you.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like
It's like that.
the big difference is that she is honest, and that is like so rare to come by, and especially like so immediately in a date. Like the world needs more people like that.
To a point, Justin. I feel like she's one of those people that's like, I just have no filter.
Yeah.
And those people say that because they're using that as an excuse to just not say, I'm just kind of an a-hole.
Yeah.
No, I think she's saying it because she cares. That's what I think.
Okay.
All right.
Cares so much she didn't call you back.
Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see exactly why she's not getting back to you, okay?
Okay, cool.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Carla, please?
This is she.
Hey, Carla, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show?
Okay. Do you have the wrong number?
I'm pretty sure I don't have the wrong number. Did you recently go out on a date with a guy named Justin?
Yeah, why do you know that?
Because Justin listens to our show and asked me to call you.
What? Why?
Because he told us about your date, said that he really enjoyed going out with you, but you won't return any of his phone calls or
God.
or text messages, and he wanted to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
So I don't answer his text, and then he calls a radio show to get a hold of. Oh my God.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Any interest in telling us why you won't call Justin back?
I can't believe that he wants me to call him back. Why is he so interested in me?
He said he really enjoyed your date and wants a chance to go out with you again.
Oh my God, what is wrong with this guy?
What's wrong with this guy? Is it hard to believe that somebody would want to go out with you again, Carla?
I mean, I don't think that it was that great of a date.
And why is that?
It was long and painful, and I think I was getting kind of cranky at the end of it, and then it was a very abrupt goodbye when I left, and then and then I haven't responded to any of his texts or calls.
By long and painful, let me ask you this. He told us about your date. He said that he drugged you to a bunch of bars, and by the third one, you said your feet were hurting, and you didn't want to go to the fourth bar, but he made you go to that one. Did that piss you off?
Yep.
Okay.
What? Why wouldn't you just leave at that point, though? Like, call a cab on your own, get an Uber.
I know. I was going to leave after the third one, but he really wanted to go to this fourth one, and he was like this sad little kid that really wanted to go to this fourth bar and kept saying how great it was. And I was like, well, what's great about it? He goes, oh, see, you guys see, it's just so awesome. And I felt bad for him. He had this whole plan. I felt like I'd let him finish this master date plan that he had. So,
Okay, that was nice.
It sounds like you absolutely hated being out with this dude.
I mean, it was like fun. He bought me a bunch of drinks, so that was nice. That was fine.
How was the final bar? Was it as great as he had promised?
It was a normal bar, and we go to the back, and he wanted to show me this old jukebox that they had. He acted like it was the only bar that had a jukebox in it. Didn't have the heart to tell him that most bars have that.
Most bars.
There's a lot of bars with jukeboxes. You know, Carla, I feel like you and I could be friends. We both seem to have the same zest for life. Like that's a stupid jukebox.
I just wasn't into it. Wasn't having a great time at the end. But he just, he wouldn't get the hint. I think I even told him his shirt looked terrible. And he goes, oh, you're so honest. That's cool.
Yeah, he told us all about that. He was like, I love her honesty, man. She ripped on my clothing.
Yes, it was so. Like, is this a joke? And then to be texting and calling me, I couldn't. I dropped the phone the first time I saw him calling. I was like, what is he thinking?
Why didn't you just send him a text? I mean, because obviously he wasn't getting the point.
If you would have texted him back and said, no, I don't ever want to see you again, you would have been like, oh, man, there she is being honest again. I love it.
I know. Like, who knows how he could have read that, and then he would have, yeah.
Carla, thank you very much for telling us a little bit about your date with Justin. I appreciate it.
Talking about the date was ended up being more fun than the actual date.
Oh, sad.
Well, since you were honest with us, I feel like I should be honest with you and let you know that Justin is actually on the phone listening to this conversation.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Why?
Because we think it's funny.
That's true.
Is he real on there? No, he's not.
I don't understand. We so clicked. I know the last part wasn't so great, but the first part was really great. And I took your advice to heart. I got all these new shirts and everything.
No, I just don't think that we did click though.
No, but you totally got me, and that's what I was like. You were so authentic. You were so honest, and I was just like, that's amazing. That's the kind of person I want to date. That's the kind of person I want to be around.
Well, that's very flattering, but I just unfortunately do not feel the same way.
And that jukebox is like an authentic, from 1963. It plays old 45s. I mean, you can't find that anywhere anymore. And it's functioning, and it's amazing. It's got
it's just not a match. I'm sorry. I made fun of your shirt. I feel like I just looked bored the whole time. I was texting with friends while you were talking. What were you not getting that I wasn't interested? You had to force me to go to the fourth bar. I was ready to go home.
Carla, I feel like you didn't even give him a chance from the beginning. It sounds like he walked into the bar and you were already done with him.
No, it started off fine. The first bar, we had a couple drinks, and it was kind of small talk. And then we got to the second bar, and that's when boredom set in, and I was just bored, but I felt bad, and I felt like I had to do, the whole bar crawl for him.
I don't know. I guess I just read this wrong. I thought we were a great match. I thought we had a really good chemistry, and I don't know. I'm shocked.
Yep, you're right, Justin. We are a perfect match.
Really?
No. Justin, I'm being sarcastic again. Come on. You got to follow along with the conversation.
Hey, at this point, I think it's a great time to ask Carla if she would like to go on a second date with Justin. Carla, I will pay for a second date. Would you like to go out with Justin again?
No.
Am I not picking up on the sarcasm now?
You're not getting you.
I thought you were being sarcastic at first. Thank you very much, but no.
Oh, man.
Justin, sorry, man.
Well, I guess thanks for trying. I guess I have to get better at, following sarcasm.
No, you don't, dude. No, you don't. You don't have to get better at picking up sarcasm at all.
Thanks, man.
No, I was being sarcastic. Jesus.
I'm not getting it.
Clearly.
I get it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Still up to sleep. Moving 92.5. Second date update.
We've all had that one person in our life we've had a secret crush on for years.
Oh, is this where you confess your love for me?
Well,
Is
no.
that what you're going to do?
Never.
And Jeffrey, I don't feel the same.
Never, Brooke.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Well, for whatever reason, you never asked them out. Maybe it was your childhood babysitter who always had a boyfriend.
Your sexy radio co-host.
Or your mail carrier taunting you every morning with those little blue shorts.
Those calves in those shorts, I'm telling you.
Or maybe you've always had a secret thing for your mother-in-law.
What?
Oh, really?
Why does she keep refilling my wine glass on Thanksgiving? I think she's trying to send me a message.
All right. We've parted ways now, Jeffrey. I'm not seeing eye to eye any longer.
I can put my own napkin on my lap, but if you really want to... Well, we've got a guy on the phone who's had a secret crush for a while now, and he finally made it happen. His name's Kurt. What's up, Kurt?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Oh, I love secret crushes.
Yeah.
Wait, so how long did it take between crushing and asking her out? What's our time period here?
I mean, we had hung out with friends and stuff, maybe only once or twice.
Okay.
She was with someone, like she was in a relationship. And then I found out she broke up with her ex, and then I only gave it about a week.
Nice.
And what's her name?
Megan.
All right.
So you asked her out?
Yeah, so I asked her out. I had talked to a couple of our mutual friends to see if she was, like, broken up about the breakup. And they said she was fine, so I decided to just go for it. And
what were you feeling?
How'd you do it?
I just cold call.
Cold call. I take it you work in sales. Okay.
Like a telemarketing call?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how she was doing, if she was needed emotional support or whatever. And
Oh my God. That usually works. That's how I got my husband.
Really?
I said, yeah. I was like, oh, do you need a friend to talk to?
Is that a strategy people use?
Yeah, catch them in their low moments.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
All right.
So that gives me hope. That's a good sign, I guess. But,
That's good.
You could marry this
I
girl.
asked her out, and we set up plans for dinner.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
So how'd the date go?
I mean, I think the date went pretty well. Like, when I picked her up, she looked great, and we laughed a whole bunch. I mean, there's some things in hindsight that maybe I could have done differently.
Name one of them.
The restaurant we went to, it had automatic doors. So when we got there, I kind of did, like, the Jedi thing to try and open them.
Nice. I've done that a lot of times.
Was she impressed?
She kind of laughed, but maybe thinking back, it was more like a pity laugh.
Oh, come on. That's funny.
I mean, that's a dad joke thing.
It
like,
is,
that deserves a pity laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm a pretty big Star Wars nerd, so, like, I brought it up a good amount of times.
Wait, you brought up Star Wars or the joke you did? Did you just keep talking about how funny
Star
you were?
Wars. I did other Star Wars jokes on top of the Jedi thing.
This is, I think, where we're getting to the problem.
What else did you do?
I ordered in, like, a Yoda voice.
Oh, no.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, when you said a couple of jokes,
I mean-
this sounds like the entire night.
Full character?
Yeah, can we hear it?
I was like, chicken parm I will get.
Pretty good.
Yeah, actually, I'm impressed.
I mean, if she's not impressed with that, then you should be dumping her.
No, come on. Why were you doing that? Were you nervous? Like, why were you doing that?
On a date, like, I think it is important to put yourself out there and show who you are, and that's a big part of who I am.
Man, that's good, honestly.
It's a really good point.
Yeah.
I mean, has she seen the movies? Like, did she know?
She had seen one of the movies, the newer movies.
And look you're open-minded enough to want to go out with her again.
Well, I figured maybe we could watch it together, like bond over it, see how that goes.
Oh, that's good. You can show her the first ones.
Yeah, and the night didn't end at the restaurant. Like, we went for a walk afterwards and talked, and we're having a good time.
Okay.
Good.
I was trying to actually tell her what movies to watch and what order and all that. And at one point she got cold. I gave her my jacket. She seemed to appreciate that.
Very gentlemanly.
Very Jedi-like.
And then,
Very Jedi-like.
Force is strong with this one.
So she didn't seem turned off by the nonstop Star Wars conversations.
No, I mean, in hindsight, again, maybe I was a little heavy-handed on it, but overall, it didn't seem to deter anything overall. Like I said, we kept going, and if the Yoda thing wasn't the peak, then, you know.
Right.
It would have ended at dinner, for sure.
Well, and you guys had some romantic moments. Like, a guy giving your coat is, like, pretty, it's as cute as it gets.
How did it end?
Well, so midway through the walk, she started saying she wasn't feeling good. And I said, okay, let's go back to the car. You know, something she ate at the restaurant or whatever wasn't sitting right with her. I don't know. But, you know, the ride home, we didn't really talk. And when we got there, I asked if she wanted me to walk her in, and she said no. She said thanks for a lovely evening, and that was it. So I've texted to see how she's feeling and left voicemails. I've talked to friends. A few friends said they saw her and thought she looked fine. So
Yeah, okay.
She turned to the dark side.
Yeah, maybe.
Makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what it was, though. Like,
I don't know. That's why I'm calling you guys. So.
Okay.
Well, normally this is the time where I'd say we'd play a song and come back, but maybe, Jose, can you do it in a Yoda voice?
Oh, I would love to. Play a song, we will. Be right back. Back right B. Back before you know. Okay, I'm really not good at this.
Okay, yeah. Now I understand why she's not calling you back, Kurt. We'll play a song, come back, and get your second date update, okay?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're on the phone with a guy named Kurt. And Kurt is a big Star Wars fan.
Yes.
He made that very clear on his date with a woman named Megan.
Oh my God, this intro has made his dreams come true.
Because Kurt pretended to use the Force to open the automatic doors to the restaurant they went to.
Smooth.
Ordered the meal from the waiter in a Yoda voice.
Not so smooth, but funny.
And then, when the valet brought back the wrong car, Kurt punished him with a Darth Vader air choke.
That's true. That's a thing I can do.
Okay. Oh, maybe that one didn't happen.
Man.
But their date did end with a nice little walk before Megan started to feel a little bit sick, and he drove her home. Now Kurt wants another date with her, or else he's going to be flying Han Solo. Thank you.
Oh, very nice.
All right, we can end this second date now. I think we ended it
that
on a
was good.
positive.
Yep,
That's the biggest laugh the whole show.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know if you're single, but it sounds like you're right up my alley there.
That's right.
Hey, Jeff. You get a date too,
Oh my
bro.
gosh. Do you know what though? I will say I think most women I know love a guy who can nerd out about something.
Yeah.
You know, and like it shows that you are interested in something, that you have your own thing, and that you're not pushing it on her. Like you were totally okay that she's only seen one movie.
Yeah, again, thinking back, what could you have done differently? Maybe I came off as too much of a nerd, or some diehard Star Wars nerds get that kind of like creep rep, so maybe it was that.
Yeah, well.
There's a chance she could be a Trekkie, too. So maybe it's just like
that
not
would
reading
make
the stars.
sense.
Dare say that word.
I know.
I mean, I don't want the second date if that is the case.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, see?
All right.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
He's a true Star Wars fan.
Yeah, well, let's call Megan right now and get your second date update, okay?
All right, man, just use the Force, please.
Never ends.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
I don't know if it's a good thing to be forcing women,
No.
but
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it that way.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Okay, let's dial the number. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Megan, please?
this is.
Hey, Megan. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. You have a second to talk?
Sure.
If you don't want to, you don't have to.
She said yes, just go with it.
I didn't get the sense that she really wanted to.
Oh, okay. She doesn't.
Why are you guys calling?
Hi, Megan.
Okay, I'm calling you because we're doing something on our show right now called a second date update. Have you ever heard of that before?
No.
Really fun.
That's fine.
It's basically where if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards they're not calling you back, you can reach out to our show and we'll call that person to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
All right, and so somebody emailed us about you, and his name's Kurt.
Oh, Kurt.
You remember Kurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not getting a lot of positive vibes.
Nope.
I know.
It's just a little awkward.
Okay.
Between us right now, that's true.
Yeah.
Between you and Kurt as well?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Well, I mean, he told us a little bit about the date that you guys went on, and it sounded okay on our end.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. He was a nice guy.
Oof.
Oh, that
Fine
hurts.
and
That
nice
hurts.
guy.
Mine's worse than bad.
Is he just too nerdy for you? He told us about how he nerded out about Star Wars and like maybe went too far.
Yeah, he said that he opened the doors to the restaurant using the Force and used a Yoda voice when he was ordering your meals.
Well, I mean, he was a bit of a geek, but no, I mean, he was like funny-ish.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
These are like
The
little
dinner
shots.
was fine.
Man.
Yeah, he talked a lot about Star Wars, which was a little weird because I'd only seen one of the movies, and I just didn't understand like half of the jokes he was making. But
So is it just boring? Because it doesn't sound like you enjoyed it at all, and he thought you were laughing a lot and
Or at least pity laughing.
having fun.
well, when he ordered dinner, he actually did it in a Yoda voice, which was sort of embarrassing, but it was really funny. Like the waiter laughed. He was like, eggplant parmesan. It was just cute, funny.
I sound like a Muppet. I can't do the Yoda.
Oh, it's okay.
That's okay. That's a positive.
Yeah, Yoda's universally loved, so
Yeah.
that won you over. Okay, what was it, though, that really turned you off about him?
Well, he was sweet. He was funny, a little bit of a geek. We went for a little walk, but then I kind of faked being sick.
What?
I had a feeling.
Why'd you agree to the walk if you were just going to bail out like that? That's not cool.
No, I mean, it wasn't my plan to do that at all. It was just that I got a little cold, and he was being a gentleman and offered his coat.
Oh, yeah, that would make me leave, too. Screw that guy. I'm an independent woman. I can have my own coat.
Yeah, come with an original move.
It was really sweet, but the thing is that I put my hands in his pockets, and I noticed I don't think he knew that he had a certain thing in his pocket and forgot to take it out.
What do you mean?
What
did he have, like a lighter or something? He's a smoker and you didn't know it?
No, it was like a false male appendage, if you will.
What?
I don't get it.
He had a rubber phallic
toy?
Oh, like the D
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
I just got it.
He had one in his pocket?
Wow, how small was his
Yeah.
pocket? Or big? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh! Wow!
Size matters. Size matters.
Okay.
Wait, you kind of touched his junk.
No, well,
I mean, really?
Yeah, you're making it worse.
So what is the problem exactly?
Oh my God. What are you talking about? How did you not scream out of surprise? I would have screamed. It's like having like a mouse in your pocket. Not a mouse. I don't even know what to like.
You didn't ask him about it?
No, it was so weird.
Yeah, what are you supposed to say, Jeffrey?
Well, how do you even know what it is?
I'm a girl. I know these things.
Yeah.
All right, well, don't you want to know like at least why he did that?
Not really.
I think we should ask him.
I definitely want to know.
Dude.
Megan, we've got to find this out.
Yeah.
Because he's actually on the phone and he's been listening this entire time and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God, he is not.
Yeah. He is.
Yes. Doing how are you, Megan?
Oh my God, Kurt, not the time.
Yeah,
How are
man.
you joking? Did
Not
you hear what
the
she
time.
found?
Wow.
I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Everyone's getting crazy.
Oh my goodness.
So, Kurt, let's first of all figure out, is it what we think it is that was in your coat pocket?
No, I mean, I guess arguably it could be used that way, but
What?
okay, we've clearly established I'm a maybe way too big of a Star Wars nerd here, but it was just, I was going to do one more kind of Star Wars bit, and it was just it's a lightsaber, like a plastic rubber lightsaber, and
A rubber lightsaber. I've never seen
That's
one
what
of
I call it
those.
too, Kurt. Yep, exactly. Hey, honey, pull out your
yeah,
lightsaber.
I swear, it was innocent. It was innocent.
Wait a minute.
Like a flimsy lightsaber?
No, Megan, describe exactly what you felt. Was it smooth or did it have the...
Was it rimmed? What are you asking?
It was smooth. It was smooth.
Really?
So, I mean, I had like 3 Star Wars jokes lined up just to try and break the ice. The Jedi thing, and then the Yoda thing, and then, I don't know, if like a bug flew by, I was going to take the lightsaber out and just kind of like hit it out of the air.
Or take the what's? Oh my God!
But I couldn't ask for the jacket back to do that once I gave you the jacket, so it just kind of fell apart, and this is just very awkward now.
I thought that lightsabers, weren't they like a sword kind of thing? It didn't feel like a sword.
I mean, I'm sure they have floppy lightsabers too, in addition to the solid ones.
Jeffrey, none of those things are floppy, okay? They wouldn't be much good.
You would know, Brooke. I don't know. But so, I don't know, Megan, what do you think? Do you believe him?
I do.
I guess it kind of makes sense because you've got this Star Wars thing happening, but I don't know. I just don't get it.
I'll admit that it's weird, and I definitely took it too far. I understand how it could have been perceived as something more phallic.
Phallic, there you go.
So, Kurt, could you show it to her? Could you show her your personal lightsaber?
weird.
I'm being serious, because that's the only way you can prove that that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see what's in his jacket pocket. I don't need to see that.
Well, you got to know if it's a vibrating lightsaber or if
It
it's...
kind of lights up. It kind of lights up, but it doesn't vibrate.
Oh, cool. I haven't tried that.
Shut up, Brooke.
All right.
Oh, my gosh, Brooke.
Oh my God, I believe you, Kurt. I actually believe him, Megan.
I'm so
All
uncomfortable.
right. Well, at this point, I'd like to ask Megan, would you like to go out with Kurt one more time? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, I'll pay for it. I think I'll be paying for it.
Oh, now she sounds into it.
No, she doesn't.
I don't think that was a positive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's being really sweet to call a radio station. So
He likes you.
I would say, yeah, if you could keep the lightsaber at home.
I will leave the lightsaber at home.
Hey, all right.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. I just really want to prove that it wasn't the thing you think it was.
There you go.
I don't know if I'll believe you on that one, but we can try one more date and see how it goes.
Successful second date update. Congratulations, Kurt.
Thank you.
You're like Skywalker.
You know, maybe I can use the exhaust port.
Oh my God! I don't want
What
to know
does
what that
that
means.
mean?
Oh my God!
You said Death Star.
Keep your exhaust
Yeah.
port closed.
Kurt, you're freakier than I thought.
Yeah.
I like it.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.